Get this thing set up. Polar bear heads in here already. Get the link out. And try. I'm gonna turn that TV off in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. Holy shit. Pattay's Performance, how you doing? Willie CK, how you doing? How you doing, Ed?
Doing great, Mark. How you doing, man? Hey, Willie. Hey, Pattays.
Working on that trailer, painting it all up, getting ready to put a new floor in. Daggone, you got a haircut.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So what all did you get to do today?
I went to Spectrum this morning. Dropped off my cable box.
Oh, no, you got rid of them, huh? I'm about to do the same because they ain't working worth a hoot here.
They've been having an issue with the TV and the phone today. All last night and today. But I kept my internet and my home phone. I just got rid of the TV.
How you doing, Loopy X? Yeah.
Hi, Loopy.
Yeah, we got TV, but we have no volume. So I don't know what's going on.
Only on some channels.
Some channels work fine, the other ones don't.
Try rebooting it.
Yeah, we did that.
Well, I just got the notification about an hour ago that the problem was fixed.
Huh.
Putting boats and jet skis away.
Yep, loading up some scrap.
Yep. So, but I must have misread the internet last night when I looked up their hours. And I could have sworn it said 8 a.m. It was 9.
Huh. I'll be darned.
So I was there at 7:45 waiting up at Belden. So.
You getting them Trump rallies and all that stuff up your way?
Not really. No.
Man, they had a huge one today. It was led by 200 plus motorcycles, that big Trump bus and all that there and everything. People just everywhere. You're stuck in a motel. Oh no, Power Divider, that's an expensive deal. How you doing, Patch?
Scott said last night he broke a steering knuckle.
Yeah, that's what I did when I ran mine off in the medium strip. I bent that damn tire rod and stuff.
Well, knowing his company, it's probably just from wear.
Yeah. How you doing, Mudster? And then we keep getting all these week after week after week.
Yep.
They want everybody to do this mail-in voting stuff. And it's like, why are they pushing all these issues on this? They want everybody to mail them in.
Because they're afraid that people won't come out because of the Rona, and
yeah,
they want to make sure that they get the votes. Hey,
yeah.
Henry.
How you doing, Henry? Buster's good. He's just working in the garage. But man, that Malvern Park, up and down the roads, all down by the grocery stores. I mean, there was cars and people everywhere, and then they had that big ass trunk bus down in that park. That's not even a big park to be having this many people. It was 800, 600 to 800 vehicles, and it was led by 200 plus motorcycles. It was unreal. And I'm like, my gosh, this is a small town. What in the heck are they doing down this way? It's crazy.
They know they're not going to get bothered by the Biden people.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I was like, man, you wouldn't think you'd see stuff like that in a small town like this. I mean, one red light? Come on now.
Yeah, there is only one red light there.
There's one red light.
Yeah. Did they? I haven't heard anything. Have they figured out what started Coal Ford?
Yeah, they had a hydraulic line below, and it sprayed that hot hydraulic oil all over the machine, and up it went.
Yeah.
And it got on the ground, on the grease.
Then it spread on the floor, and they used fire extinguishers on it, and it just blew and spread the fire everywhere because of all the oil and grease on the floors.
Right.
It toasted her, but they're putting it back together now. They've been tearing down like no other, getting ready to rebuild.
Right.
Well, there was the one company up there that offered to give the people employment until they can get back to work.
Well, that was just it. The finishing plant, it only had enough work to run 2 weeks because this burnt. They weren't backed up enough parts to finish. So now it's got the finishing plant and Minerva shut down as long as the Malvern plant's down now.
Right.
So they're kind of screwed.
So well, I did stop and buy some stuff to try to make exhaust for the golf cart.
You did.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to buy a tubing bender.
Yep.
You think we can make them manifolds or not?
For the intake manifold?
Yep. What do you think?
It depends on how tight of a bend we can make.
Should be able to turn 90.
Yeah, but I'm saying the radius, how long it has to be. It has to be a pretty decent tight bend. You know.
Well, anyway, they don't know when they can get that made. And Voodoo coils, I can't find them. And they don't have them. And they don't know when they'll have them back in stock.
I found 30 HM or whatever that is.
But now, you go on Amazon, they got a Voodoo box for Big Twin.
I'd have to look at mine to see if there's a number or something on it.
The 30 H.
But now, according to them, how you doing, Breezy? But according to them, they make two different coils, a lower rated,
Yep,
and then the big coil for the big block twin.
right. I've got the big one.
Right.
That's the one that'll make you piss yourself if you touch it while it's running.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 80,000.
Mm-hmm.
So
30 homes.
what is it?
HOMs. That's 30.
30 ohms.
Yeah. Eliminate HMs.
Like I said, I'd have to look at mine again to see if there's a number on it.
Right.
Mudster, what OD do we? I'm not sure, Mudster. I'd have to measure the intake port
Yeah.
to see what size we'd need. Hi, Monica.
How you doing, Monica? I was gonna say you'd have to do that because you got
I got the head.
your place.
Oh no.
Holy shit! What's Tampa got over there?
He was at the races.
Today, not yet.
Not yet. Oh,
Not yet.
gee, we got another one down in the basement.
That's next weekend.
There you go. How you doing, Jason?
What's going on, guys? How are you? Let me make sure. Yep, that's the
Don't trust them, Mark.
What's going on, guys? How are you? Let me
Oh, pretty good. We're talking about this
see what's going on in the chat.
rally thing in that little small town.
Yeah, we have one red light.
One red light, and we had 200 motorcycles leading this big Trump bus into our little dinky park. And it was like 800 and some vehicles, they said, involved in this. And you couldn't even move in this little small town. We got one red light.
Wow.
So you guys, is Trump speaking here in your town or near your town, or is it just, a bunch of supporters just rolling through on their own?
He's in the hospital.
I think it's just rallies. I think it's just rallies, but my
Oh,
God.
yes, that's right. He's in the hospital. Wow. We had a Trump parade, and unfortunately, our state is blue. So we had a lot of BLM protests around here.
Indigenous individuals.
Indigenous individuals, yes, that's how indigenous people were protesting. Whatever. As long as they kept it peaceful, I'm A-okay. Our town had one, and I'll be honest with you, it was probably the most funniest thing I have ever seen in my entire life. I don't see color, it is what it is, but you had this protest going on, and it started at a main shopping center. Ironically, it's the one where I sell out of, so you guys, I could have timed it. I would have been in the middle of it. And they marched all the way down to the police precinct. And they were banging their drum, blowing their whistle. Not one person of color was in that parade.
Yeah.
It was like,
Seen too, and the one I seen. Like that's
on the inside, I was laughing
Don.
because it was a bunch of like middle schoolers and high schoolers. And, honestly, I got the impression like it was almost like if you don't go to this parade, you are a whatever.
Right.
So it was like they made all this noise going there, and then on the way back they were like tired and didn't do anything. But it was funny, a couple of indigenous people I've seen, because I stood outside, I watched them like, I don't care about the parade itself. I'm worried about the people that attract
Right.
parade. If they decide to go out and do other things, at least I could stop it in my driveway, And
Right.
there was a couple, and they were like, I'm like, you guys here for the parade? They're like, yeah, like you guys are a little late, but they went that way. Okay, cool, man, thanks. Like, I'm safe. And that was it. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. So we had a Trump rally that started in our town and worked all the way out east. And it was a film surfacing on Facebook. One of the local kids, he actually has a King series with a Common Swap in it. And they were a bunch of Biden people. And he smoked them out. And you could hear him screaming. First they said, you suck. And then he went back and he hit him with coal. You can hear him, you can hear him screaming.
Yeah, that's just it. We come through town. We're not into this politics and all this stuff.
No, I stay away.
I mean, we got one red light in our small town, and all these people, and I'm like, you got to be kidding.
Not to make a film of it.
No, I just what's good about that rally? Hopefully, they stopped and they had something to eat or to drink, or they bought something within town. You know what I mean? That's a little, hopefully a small
Promote
injection
small
of into your town's, economy. They patronize where they went. That's something you can hope.
Yeah, but my whole thing is, I got things to do. Get the hell out of my way. I don't need you here.
That's the whole thing. That's why politics isn't really big for us, because we're so busy doing what we do.
Right.
Who has time to support our president, or support who's running against them? Half the time I look at protesters now, I turn around and I say to my wife or my coworkers, like, everybody's mostly back at work now. What the heck are you guys doing? Like, what am I doing wrong in life?
And
That-
the debate is a big release.
That I can't be out in the street doing however I damn well please. You know what I mean? It's like insane. It's insane.
Yeah, they had one of them protest things down in Carrollton, and they was waiting for them to tear up that little small town, but they got met with a whole bunch of farmers standing on the sidewalks with shotguns.
Good.
And stuff. You tear something up here, you're staying.
Good.
It was over. They left.
Yeah, I'm okay. You guys can do whatever you want. Pro this, F this, F that. Don't touch my stuff. That's mine.
Right.
That's my private property. I worked very, very hard. I still got poop on me. I didn't even shower from, so I just walked in the door. Don't touch my stuff. I don't even care if it cost me $1. I got it for free. That's mine. That's my time. I will never get that back. Don't touch my damn stuff.
Right. That's pretty much it. You do your thing and go away.
When they did the protest in our town, I laughed because I'm like, you guys are marching to the police precinct. How about while you're there, fill out a form, become to start taking the steps to become a police officer, whether they have a junior academy or whatever. How about you do that? You blowing your whistle, playing a trumpet, having these signs, that. What are you doing? You're doing absolutely not a damn thing. Be the change. Don't it's like ridiculous,
Do it after dark with flashlights and become a crime watch.
Yeah, I know, right? And anything, get your foot in the door. Get your foot in the door.
Oh, we got Nate in here. Go Kart, how you doing? We got Jeff in here. Jeff said,
Nate, Jeff.
Yo, Jeff, where you from, Jeff? I'm sorry.
get their green card.
The big guys, 45s. Nate, how are you? I feel like I haven't seen Nate. I haven't seen a lot of you guys in a while. We just been so
Hey,
freaking big.
did you get to go to Lowe's today?
Yes. And it was great.
I fed you after.
You got
bourbon too?
So we got pressure washer pump oil. She got
Hold on.
flower pots.
Hold on.
Oh,
I'm gonna stop what I'm doing for a second. Not only did I chauffeur him, hey baby, I chauffeured him while he messaged all the ways there like a girl. We got there. I was in and out before he was, looking around trying to find where he was. I treated him. He wanted one of them cute girly Starbucks drinks that Lowe's has. I said, of course you can have one. Then we got back. Then he wanted to look at flowers, so I let him look at some more flowers.
the ones I have to replace.
And then I also proceeded to buy him breakfast.
Because you didn't cook.
But I still fed you. So I went and bought him breakfast.
I could live off lunch for a little
And
bit.
then he was on the computer, and I even rubbed his head on the computer while he was working.
Yeah, well, you were trying not to have me do work. Oh my God.
Well, it clearly worked. So, yes, life is hard. Life is so hard, but you can do it.
We've been so
You can
busy.
do it.
I've been having trouble with my microphone. And I finally figured out what the issue is with my microphone. Can you guess what the problem was with my microphone? What an effing moron I am. That's how
A macaroon.
Turn it
all
on.
over I am right now.
You
Forgot to flip the
plug
button
it in,
on?
Turn it on.
that is a good guess.
I plugged it in the wrong hole. Instead of putting it in microphone, I plugged it into the headset option.
Oh no.
Yeah. Like that.
I promise you, he's drug free.
And to make it worse, I did a 2-hour-long video, but the damn thing plugged in the wrong hole.
Been there, done that, bud.
Oh my God. But it just, terrible. It's going to be my longest video ever on the channel, but I'm going to split it into 2 parts. It's whatever. It is what it is. That's what today, most of my day was editing and whatnot. And then I just had to scrounge what little time I had left to, do what I got to do.
I got a bunch of footage to edit right now.
Yeah, but you know what? It's so hard, and so I'm not saying it's hard. It's just time consuming going through.
It is, dude. It really is.
I try and be cognizant of to turn my camera on, turn my camera off, but then sometimes you just get caught up on what you're doing, and you just let the goddamn thing roll.
Absolutely, I hear you.
Screw you damn self.
That's okay. My last stuff I did last weekend that I filmed, I lost 10 minutes of the footage.
Oh yeah. See?
How about this? I lost the whole entire video because somebody deleted the beginning of it.
Maybe I didn't think it was good. Maybe there's that.
That one's not meant to be cut, buddy.
Maybe I was doing you a favor.
Oh, that's tough, man.
I just said it while I deleted it by accident.
So, I mean, it is what it is.
I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 minute.
I'll be
See you later. Oh, who's in the chat? I'm sorry. Mud Steer, Jeff Skews, Go Kart Gone Fishing, Breezies. How else is in here? Oh, Mark left. We could do this. Big Guys 45s, how are you? Monica, Moni Arts, Favorite Henry. What else?
What's been going on exciting? Anything other than Trump rallies?
So the reason I've been a little MIA and just busy in general, one with the channel, stuff with the house, is I guess at work we're going through changes, and it's really taking a toll on the shop and the older guys. So I'm just trying to sift and decipher going through, all of it. And, it just goes around schedule changes and how we work, that we've been working for years. They're changing like everything. And, some of these guys are fighting tooth and nail, this change. It's funny, you talk to the shops that have this policy, they say they love it because they work less. Like, oh my God. It's like, who the heck, wants to fiddle around for hours waiting for things to be done? It's like, it's completely, ass, I don't know, it's ass backwards, this whole system. They're hiring more people, and it's just to do the stupid system. This thing called shop mod. So we have fuelers. There's 2 unions in our shop, fuelers and us mechanics. And then management and drivers are outside. They're non-union. We have this thing called shop mod. So now we're not doing any more paperwork. We're literally going into work and we're wrenching for 8 hours, which is fine. But now a fueler's job is supposed to be to grab our trucks, clean our bays, wash the trucks. Like we're doing nothing. And when we go to work on a truck, they're supposed to have a bin full of parts for us already. Here's your truck, here's your parts. See in a little bit. And it's just, we're a small shop. And we just don't know where they're cramming all these people in here. We've had layoffs. We're in the middle of a virus. There's no cleaner. You know what I mean? It's just insane. And they're moving guys' schedules around. It's crazy. It really, really is. Moving people to other shops to make room for all the extra supervisors coming in. It's getting out of control. It's getting out of control. A lot of the old timers are calling out. They're burning up all their time so they can miss the training of this new system. It's bad. It's really bad. It's insane. I mean, it is what it is, right? They've been to other shops and they came here and said, yeah, this isn't going to work. So, that in a nutshell is what we're hoping to do, is that they come here and be like, this is not how it's going to operate,
How you doing, Harold?
It's wild.
Things are going pretty good here. Working on the new property and stuff for the building and all that. So
New property, congratulations. Did you guys move or you just got a new separate?
no, I've had this property for a good while. We just never
Did anything with
really went forward and done anything. It'll be the new home of Twisted V Twin Garage.
Was that always the end goal or just kind of?
No, that's just kind of like, yeah, we was going to build a new home and everything there, but it's actually been my deer hunting place forever because it's all wooded but it's not looking too wooded right now.
Did you clear it out or?
Yeah,
Okay. How far is it from where you live now?
4 miles.
Oh, wow. So that's nuts. You're still near Uncle Ed. You're still close by.
Yeah, not bad. How you doing, Jeff? But yeah, it's going to be a big ordeal. And
Oh, it's another day.
Well, you know what? How about that? Can you park your tractor trailer, or you still park everything off site?
no, it'll stay off site. But me and my son both have been parking our tractor trailers there. But,
Yeah, that's great.
yeah, and I had to pull permits and everything for culverts and all this and that, and it's just been crazy. Then I was
Now,
going
are
to
you
go
allowed to
buy.
park your tractor trailer there? Is that what the permits were for, or?
No, the permits were to put in the culverts to change the frontage.
Oh, that
of-
sounds like so much fun.
So I had to have culverts and all that put in.
Harold, Jeff, what's up, fellas?
No, that's great. Hopefully, it was
What's
okay.
going on?
Here sucks. We're dreading when we have to get
Man.
permits.
You know what I thought? I just saw
Hey, it's
Ed.
nice to see you
Guess what I
back.
forgot.
Oh, you forgot coffee.
Yeah,
That's like a life support. How can you forget the coffee?
I know. Well, we just got through eating, and I already had 1 cup. So, oh, okay.
Anyway, last weekend I was going to
So,
go.
what's going on, Tampa? What are you doing?
Nothing. Just chilling at the house. I was at the shop all day.
Oh, okay.
I got a new little four-wheeler today. Electric four.
he's freezing.
I went grocery shopping. What?
How was that?
Electric?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it into gas though.
Okay.
I'm gonna build it for my boy. It's really small. It's tiny. And I got everything ready to go this weekend.
Where are you going?
Ocala, Marion County Speedway.
All right, so that's the televised
Cool.
race. Is that the televised race you're in?
Yep.
All right, let me, because I want to watch this. It's this Saturday or this?
This Saturday.
All right, this Saturday.
Type
Yeah,
in
I'm trying to
Marion
check some
County
stuff on
Speedway and type in "running with the bull," and it should come right up.
Running
Are you
with-
wearing
Are you
skid
gonna go?
And what time is it? Because it's in Florida, so your time standard is different than ours, right?
No.
I'm Eastern time.
Same. Okay.
Yeah.
What time is it?
The racing starts at 12. I race 2 races, so I'm in the 3-wheel and 4-wheel contraption race, which I think is at 12, and then the main event is after that. So the main event's probably not going to be till 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Tampa.
Hey, Adam. Did you see Nate's comment down there?
Yeah, bring
Yeah.
Johnny's helmet to Daytona.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. All right, got you, bud. It's in my shop.
That's called hopping, Nate.
But yeah, and then the weekend after, we're going to Daytona.
Oh, Nate says he's going to kick your ass, huh?
Yeah, you always threatening that crap.
Oh Lordy.
So yeah, I'm meeting Nate in Daytona on October 16th and 17th, we're going to be Daytona racing. That's a paid race. I'm actually getting paid to go race out there.
That's awesome. Now, is that going to be televised as well?
No, that one won't be. I'll try to be live for that one though.
Okay. Okay.
On the channel.
Hey, well, give me a second. I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee and
Hey, buddy.
shut the door behind me. I'll hang on a minute. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but I was going to go live last Saturday, but I was tied up with contractors and stuff,
It happens, right? It happens.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't done a few lives here and there. You know, it is what it is, right?
Well, no, it worked out because Ed took over for me. It worked out good.
So now, is there a building there now, or you have to?
He's a good man, that Ed, isn't he?
I have 2 buildings there already,
Okay.
and then my daughter's breeder rabbit barns there and everything. She's big into their breeding rabbits and stuff for the 4-H and FFA. When she did all that, now she's done moved on. So now I still got this barn there. So
You can make it into
a chicken coop. Oh, bullshit. I didn't say that out loud. No, but
V2 Garage, YouTube channel, tractor pull shop, and tractor repair too. You know.
Go.
And he's already got his shop already figured out.
yeah, my shop's already figured out. That's the first priority is the shop.
That's fantastic.
So
Where do you go?
there's some Tampa guy down in the basement.
Got rid of them.
I don't know what he's doing down there. Looks like he's jumping on a bed and everything else. He's going crazy. Calm down, Adam. You're getting there.
Let me in, coach. Let me in. My phone was dying, so I had to come in on the laptop.
Oh, I see.
Let me tell you, man, this StreamYard and going live on your phone just sucks the juice out of my cell phone.
Oh, mine too, Brad. I went live earlier with my phone, and it just killed my phone. Like within 30 minutes, it was dead. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
It'd be all right. That's what they got these for.
Yeah, they charge right back up.
You can't see those though. Yeah, no, they stay plugged in.
Okay.
What's going on, Harold? How are you?
Hey man, if I was any better, I'd probably get arrested.
That's a good thing. So that means you had a good weekend?
That's right.
Did you get
So
some tires?
far, yeah. Yeah, you didn't see that?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I got new tires on it, man. I did that weekend before last. Well, 2 weeks ago. They came in, I guess, on a Tuesday, and they were on Tuesday night. And, yeah, Friday night we had it loaded up, and we're headed off to Windrock.
It's like you boys had some fun too, man.
How you doing, Jimmy
Yeah, we
C?
did.
Don't go. Well, what's up, Jimmy C?
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. Did you get are the same size tires on it, Harold, or?
Yeah. Let's see if I can find the picture.
You're gonna have to get some lift under that thing. Get some more ground clearance.
Let's see. That wasn't me, I hope. Can you see that? Where am I at?
Oh, let's see.
Down a little bit. Down.
Well,
There we go.
it's on blurry. That's
right?
after the run. So it's a little muddy. But
There you
look
go.
some more. It's here somewhere. Where's it at? Man, that was a blast. There. There's a picture of it. Come on. Flip. There you go. There's too much glare coming off the TV screen. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's it with the new tires.
Yep.
So
That's before the mud.
Yeah.
And those, what they are, they're 19s. 19s by 9.5, and a 19 in it's a 19 by 7 by 8 on the front, and a 19 by 9.5 by 8 on the back. And I need bigger ones.
What kind of a go-kart is that?
Yeah. That's a Polaris 2005 Polaris twister cart.
Well, main thing is you had fun.
Oh, that's all stock?
man.
That's really good for stock, let me tell you.
There was 2 of us that rode on that thing. That's how much power it had. There was 2 people on it, and we were going over rocks that were probably 15 inches high, and the thing bottomed out at 5 inches. So yeah, we had fun. We bounced. We bounced a lot. My legs are just now starting to clear up from the bruises.
At least it gets the blood flowing.
That's right. Yeah, we bounced it a lot, man. The worst part is when my son was driving and we went over a pipeline, right? Well, there was a hole filled full of water going over the pipe. Well, my son tried to straddle the pipe, and guess what?
You hung up.
It did not go. We're on top of the pipe doing this. So guess who gets to jump out and get us off the pipe?
Oh,
Yeah.
Lordy.
Does the lady like to go for a ride with you too, or just for you and the kids?
I couldn't hear you.
Just you and the kids went?
Just me and my son, yeah.
Very nice.
That was my son in the picture there. He's almost 30. I'm an old fart.
Well, that's why he got hung up, Harold, because he was going slow, so he didn't bounce you out of the cart.
Well, see, and that's what the biggest issue was. He was going too slow. And coming back now, I had to drive. We were going past that the fuel filter. One of the ends that goes into the fuel line popped off. And then it was a plastic fuel filter, right? So here I got a fuel line with one of the ends that from the fuel filter stuck inside of it with a break right here. So it's sucking air instead of sucking fuel. So I had no power. Well, we cut that part out and stuck it back on there just to make it to where it could go, and pinned it back. The radiator clamped it back together just to make it work. Because we're up on top of the mountain, man. You know what are you gonna do? We're up on top of the mountain.
Follow it out.
Yeah, we sure did.
And that's your bar fitting.
We didn't use one that time. Well, anyways, we got that clamped back together, and I got a little bit of power coming from the motor, enough to get back over the mountain. And then as we were going over some rocks so fast and so heavy, there's on the master cylinder. It's got 2 prongs that go in. One side is for the passenger, the driver's side, and underneath it is for the rear brake, and the other side is for the passenger side. So you got driver's side, rear brake, and passenger side on the other plunger. Well, there's a little pin back here in the back that holds all that together to the brake pedal. Guess where that pin went?
Gone in the wind.
I don't have an idea. It didn't stay with us. I know it didn't come back either. So, we had to do some rigging. Because we were up on top of the mountain trying to come down the mountain with no brakes.
Another tree stick, another twig. Cut the fit, slide it in.
Trees will slow you down,
Now, did you guys stay for a weekend or for a day? You guys did a little day trip for a few hours and went back
Just
home.
went up for a day.
Okay.
Yeah, we just went up for a day.
And how far is it from
They
your house?
wanted like 2.5 hours,
Oh, okay. That's
but they
not,
wanted
that's not bad.
They've got cabins there that you can stay at over the. Yeah, they've got cabins there that you can stay at, but at $250 to $700. Yeah. Oh, wrong one.
Good. They better give me some nice steak.
Yeah, they were kind of expensive. So, anyways, we came back. That was too much.
Somebody said Trump is going to lose. I think not, bud. I think not.
I honestly,
Who did what?
The chat. Look at the chat.
look at the chat.
Oh boy. That's why we're allowed to have our opinions.
All I can
But
say
anyway,
is
are you
everybody
both with the- are there any other parks near you that you go to with your death trap, or you just go to that one?
No, that's the only one I found so far. The other one's right here in the neighborhood, but I don't like riding it on the road because it's illegal to do that.
Yeah, same thing
So-
around here. People will call the cops on you. We have a lot of Karens, as they would call them.
Yeah. There's a place. There's a couple of places around, man. I mean, there's some state parks too with gravel roads.
Mhm.
You know, over there by Land Between the Lakes, up in Kentucky. I could take it there. For that matter, I could go to Fort Campbell and go ride some of the back trails.
Nice. How long have you had your cart for?
Probably about a year. I traded it for
Nice.
I traded it for what was it? It was a Yerf dog, little 6.5 Tecumseh Briggs and Stratton Yerf dog.
Too. Yeah, that's a real nice machine. I like the 2-seater on there.
Well, and that's what that Yerf dog was, but my Yerf dog, it ran. When I got this thing, it didn't run. Well, it runs now. I had it up to 55 miles an hour.
What'd you have to do to it?
Everything, pretty much.
Now, how were the price on Polaris
The
parts?
carburetor was junk. But
Oh.
carburetors for those, it's the GY6 motor. And they're $30, man. Yeah. From Amazon.
Oh,
You can find parts all over the place.
Okay. Very
That
nice.
ain't bad at all, man.
Yeah.
And the brakes, it didn't have brakes. It didn't have a master cylinder. It didn't have any of that stuff when I got it. So I had to add all that stuff to it. But
I got a
you know,
GY6 motor you
hey.
can have, Harold.
Does it run?
Yeah. You pay the shipping, you can have
Well, there you go. One for each rear wheel.
it. There you go. Now you're talking. I think it'll really bug you
Yeah.
then.
Oh yeah, then I can sling some mud. I don't know. It slung some mud pretty good the other day too. My biggest
Don't
issue
even
was there was 2 of us on it, and we needed it needs stretched out. It needs to be longer because it beats my knees to death,
Oh, yeah.
and it needs to be a single seater.
You might need to stretch it out some, Harold.
Mhm.
Yeah. Stretch the front of it out maybe 5 inches. Make it a single seater, and if anything, put bigger tires on it.
Yep. Then you got
29 inch. That'd be nice.
to invest in another cart though, so your son can go.
No, he's got to invest in his own. Oh, did I say that?
you gotta start working on that boat.
That's right. That's right. That's what I need. That's what I need, Adam, is that boat.
I'm telling you.
You can trade the go-kart for a boat.
No, we'll have a go-kart to pull the boat.
I like that.
Hey, whatever you got to do is what you got to do.
That's right.
That's it.
And then Harold, you
Could
said
you
you don't.
see me driving down the road, Ed? Could you see me driving down the road? It'd have a trailer in the front with a go-kart on it and a boat behind that on a trailer going
Oh,
down the
you'll be
road
famous.
with my little Nissan pulling it off.
You'll be famous. I'm gonna videotape you and post it on the internet. That's exactly what you need.
Yeah, but I seen you running that go-kart on the street, Harold, doing storm damage down there.
Mm-hmm. I've seen that.
In Tennessee, yes, sir. I seen that.
Yeah, I've seen Amish trouble before on boats.
Yeah, it was fun though.
Then he gets all the way down at the end of the street. He's like, "Oh, I can't go this way. The police will get me. I got to go this way."
I was doing circle wheelies in front of two cops today on the mini bike. Right in front of cops. They were stopped at the light where I was doing wheelies at. They were both looking at me. They ain't no problems.
Are you even allowed to ride by you or no?
No.
Oh.
I mean, my little mini trail looks like it's legal. It's got headlight and taillight and stuff, but it's not really legal.
No.
What is it, a Baja?
Yeah, it's something Chinese knockoff.
Okay.
I don't know who makes it.
Ain't
There's
nothing
no
wrong with that.
indication. It runs.
That's all that matters. Got two wheels and they go round and round.
Mhm.
Yeah. Something like that. And it slings mud.
What's them little Honda 50s like, Tampa?
What do you mean?
Are they junk or what?
A real Honda 50? No, those things are good.
I seen one.
Yeah, they are.
Sitting in a front yard for $50.
For a Honda, you should grab that. They're worth a lot of money now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they are. Hey, Twisted, when I was a kid growing up, down in the wooded area that I lived at, there was two Honda 50s. They were like a moped. You'd get them going with pedals, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
these Honda 50s, these little mopeds, they lived in the woods. They didn't belong to anybody. They stayed down there. All you had to do is go get gas from the gas station down the street to put it in there to make it run to go ride the things. And we would we would play tag with these things. The only way you could get the other person that was on the other bike off is you'd have to knock them off the bike with a hedge apple.
That's like demolition.
That was fun.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
We lived in an orange grove and we played tag with oranges on our mini bikes.
Well, yeah.
We'd have somebody throw oranges at each other. Oh, man. Talk about fun. You get knocked out.
You've done
Well,
forklift
Adam,
jack.
you know what a hedge apple is, right?
Yep.
A what?
A hedge apple, you know what that is? They're the size of an orange, but they're hard, like a baseball.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, like a grapefruit. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, they're real
but
rough.
they're hard, and they hurt.
Gotta take you out.
Yeah, they would.
I bet. Oh, man.
But yeah,
All I know is if you get going about 80 mile an hour down the road, you take an orange out the side window of a car and like throw it ahead of you and get it rolling, it'll stretch up like a dragster tire and explode.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Only one way to learn that.
Yeah, I know, right?
I've
yeah.
done that.
Makes a mess out of the side of your car.
Tried that.
It works best with an old big 4-door car, and the guy behind the driver can get out and hang out the window and get them rolling down the road.
Oh, yeah.
If you just try throwing them out the window, they just hit the ground and blow apart. You got to get them rolling.
Jeff, I'm editing the video right now, but it's all out drag racing, bud. As we speak. I had my little sister's bike out there with us. You can't see no, it's just editing. I guess I could play it. We had a supermoto bike out there with us. My cousin's DRZ 400. Oh, Jit trying to start his bike. It won't start. We set some cones out and we're out racing around. And that DRZ's got street tires on it.
Huh. I used to monkey with all the bikes and everything, and
It used to be fun.
but my day of the Harley Davidson.
Oh, you're froze.
Dirt bikes.
Oh yeah, I had my dirt bikes and stuff, and then whenever we
Adam,
started messing with the Harleys and all that, and the poker runs and people riding stupid, the wife and I just kind of broke off and brought the Harley home, put it in the garage, and never took it back out again and sold it.
You gotta get that thing out, man.
I tell you what I
Sold.
tell you what I wish I found.
Don't get hurt in front of you.
My uncle had a Suzuki 350 back mid 70s. Had tires on that thing that are about 1.5 feet wide.
Oh yeah, the big wheels. Yeah.
Talk about fun.
Yeah.
Talk about fun.
Yeah, Tampa, when we had our, we used to go down to Daytona and stuff for bike week with the Harley and stuff. And then when the wife finally seen somebody get hurt on a bike that was in front of us, that killed the bike thing, and they had to life flight the people. They were drunk, and it was and the guy was leaning it over so far on the corners that he was hitting the foot pegs on the ground, throwing sparks and stuff, and his wife was on the back and threw her off.
Wow.
It was just getting too stupid.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Especially when there's 30 of us.
Yeah.
Well, have you guys seen the new Harley Fat Boys?
Yeah.
They're ugly. What the hell? What'd they do to my bike, man?
Yeah, right.
They ruined it.
Not what they used to do.
You know, the Fat Boy's my dream bike. That's what I want. You know. I just seen the ad for it the other day. I'm like, what they do to that bike, man?
Yeah, we used to have Fat Boy.
They were nice bikes before. We got one in the garage.
What's
That's a
Harold?
still picture of the. Huh?
Look at that meetup.
That's the
All them
still
bikes.
picture of all of us.
Untip it a little. There you go.
That's up
That
there
was-
at the Winrock.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
See that blue cart? That's Redbeard's cart.
Okay, I
Right
was
behind
wondering-
it is Rather Be Welding. His little ninja digger, whatever that thing was.
Grave Ninja.
Ah, it's dying. Yeah.
Huh.
And see that big belly right? Where's he at? Oh, hey, wrong one. See that big belly right there? That's Redbeard. But
Okay.
that red one right there, that's Scott the Deuce. He was up there. He's from around this area.
Yeah, was that at Redbeard's place?
No, that was up at Winrock.
Okay.
He lives probably 40 minutes from there.
So you got them Trump rallies going on down there around you, Harold?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I stay away from that crap because there's too many politics that people get stupid and hurt other people, and I stay away from that because I don't want hurt and I don't want to see anybody else hurt. They riot around here for somebody picking their nose.
Ours were peaceful. Ours were just like a rally.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had one of them rallies
3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks in a row now at this little park. We have one traffic light, one. And there was over 800 some vehicles. There was over 200 plus bikes and the big Trump bus and all that in this little park. And all I wanted to do was go from one side of town to the other side of town, which is about and it took almost an hour to get through the traffic in this little town. It's like, go, get out.
That's why I videoed it.
And the wife, of course, she's videoing it because she just thinks it's so cool, all these people. That's why I live in a small town. I don't want to see all these people.
Dead. Nobody can
And it's like that every day here.
Oh, I know. I've been through your city once, twice a week.
No,
Well, that's the problem, Mark. You live in a town with a stoplight. If you live in a town like mine, it don't have a
not fun.
stoplight.
Yeah.
Ain't no reason for nobody to stop. They just keep going.
Hey, let's all go to Ed's place.
Yeah.
Let's
But
go to Ed's place.
hints out
I'll
there.
bring my
again.
Twister card.
I'm not going up that way. But anyway, they could do away with our one red light because we don't have enough traffic to have the red light.
Oh,
The
hey,
traffic we have is everybody racing to Dairy Queen before it closes at 9 o'clock.
hey, Mark,
I
Mark,
wish.
the house that was for sale there, or it's still for sale there across the street from me.
No, that sold 2 weeks ago, Ed.
No, it's still for sale, but the one next to it on to the west.
Ed,
Sits up
that
on the
sold
hill?
2 weeks ago, Ed. It's already sold. It's gone.
No, it's coming for auction.
Ed, it's already gone. It sold a while ago.
He
It's
bought
gone.
it. He bought it. He bought it. He's not telling you. He's moving across the street.
Well, I know you fell and hit your head. That house is gone. I've got something going over this way.
Yeah,
No,
over at your
it's-
place, they race to get to the Dairy Queen. Around here, we got helicopters flying them, around looking for stupid idiots.
Jimmy said they got 2 blinking lights, 3 cops.
Plenty of
1 free-
them.
All I got around here is the county sheriff. And unless it's something major, it takes them an hour to get here.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
So if somebody breaks into
Well,
my
there you
house,
go.
we're gonna shoot them and bury them in the backyard, and not even call the cops.
Pretty much.
We don't even have cops in our town.
We don't even have any cops in our town.
We have to call sheriff in
The
the
sheriff
next town.
department in the next town. But they all know, they point over towards my address. Don't mess with that guy. He's got a lot of guns and he's crazy.
He will shoot you.
I wave and smile.
How about the one guy that peed on her? That was in the driveway that one night, lost his wallet.
Yeah, I had one guy go in my garage and take a leak inside my garage.
You gotta be kidding me.
He screwed up and lost his wallet in my garage.
Wow.
So the next morning, when I went out, he was by my semi
No, he left.
and he was going to take a leak by my semi, but instead went in the garage because the man door was open. And I found this wallet in there. So the wife called the sheriff's department, and then the sheriff's department come out and called the guy and had him come back over there.
Wow.
Told him he had to be there while
And-
she was there.
And the sheriff told him, what the hell did she tell him?
He said, "You got to get here while I'm here, because if I give the wallet to the guy that owns this property, I can't guarantee what you're gonna look like when you leave here with your wallet. If you
He told him.
But she knew us. I mean, we've known her forever.
Well, that's what's nice about a small town. Everybody knows everybody, and then you get these guys that comes in that's,
If we call the police,
Stupid.
they hurry up and get here because they know him.
Outsiders.
yeah. What do you mean they know me?
Because they know what you're gonna do. So they hurry up and get here.
You're making me sound really bad here. And I'm not. I'm a very peaceful person.
And we wonder why Mark sold his backhoe.
Huh?
For my
I said,
house.
we wonder why Mark sold his backhoe.
Yeah, really.
Well, they ain't got to worry about the dozer. I sold the dozer, so.
All right, guys, listen, I'm gonna call tonight. I gotta spend some time I gotta shower, spend some time with the missus before I go to work tomorrow. So I appreciate you guys having
Tell
me.
her
As
we
always.
said hey.
Mr. Fisher, Uncle Ed, TBC, everybody, Mrs. V Twin
bud.
Garage below, everybody in the chat. Have a wonderful night. All
Hey, bud.
right, guys. Later.
Good night, man.
Thanks for
Thanks
coming
for
up.
coming. I was watching them last night, I think it was, or talking with them actually. There's a good couple there.
Which Jeff is that?
I don't know what Jeff means by that. I'm not helping myself. I'm just taking it easy. Hey, woman, can I have some coffee? Or honey, can I have some coffee, please?
Yeah.
He does it.
Better
He
watch
does
it, Mark. You might get it right on the side of the head.
I might be wearing it.
She'd have to clean the floor up with the blood and the coffee and the broken cup.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna do that.
How you doing, Lucky?
Fuck you, 7 mud mowers.
Oh, what's up,
Oh,
Lucky?
oh, Tampa's in trouble. Look who's looking in the corner. Shoot. Yeah, look, Tampa's already ducking. Getting worried.
I'm always invading the live streams.
There you go. So do I.
I'm not here.
Only 16 likes. How many people are watching? I ain't got YouTube up.
You just got photo bomb.
Yeah,
Huh? What I do?
got photobomb.
Oh, it happens.
Live stream mom.
It happens. 16 likes, like you said.
Okay.
Well, heck, I don't know 16 people, so I don't know where that came from.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get off here before I run another one of Twisted live streams.
Oh, gee.
Oh,
He ain't gonna drop the phone because he's on his computer. So you're
Yeah, I
good.
can't drop. If I drop this thing, we're all in trouble.
Yeah.
yeah.
See that, Bill?
Yeah. Exactly.
Give me
Right.
Bye. Bye.
We're on Facebook. See ya.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
No problem. See y'all.
Don't forget, you can do the laundry before you go.
What do you say?
Do the laundry. Get the laundry done.
I'm not doing it tonight.
Oh, Lordy. Jimmy C said,
Tomorrow.
launching 17 thumbs up.
Okay. Well, that ain't bad. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy's like a monitor guy. He's a good guy.
Oh,
I
yeah.
liked it.
I'd
I
like
watched that. I watched that video on that tiller he did. That spark plug, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't watched the new one.
Yeah, he
Stop
puts
being
out
a hermit, Marky says.
a hermit. Who's being a hermit? Jeff, I'm not no hermit. I just keep to myself. Things are better that way.
I'm a hermit.
I was a hermit.
I
Now
go
I
to
ain't.
I go to work and come home and
Come to a
hang
conclusion.
around here.
I'm a herald.
I'm trying to figure out how to slide my garage about 60, 80 feet to the south so I can attach it right to my house so I don't have to go outside to go to the garage.
It'll be in the swimming pool.
Build a breezeway.
I would have to go out the house, down the driveway, and then into the garage for a breezeway.
Yeah.
Oh, well, at least you be out of the wind.
Yep.
I just need to get rid of a bunch of stuff and move out to the garage. And
There you go. That's a good idea.
Live in the garage.
If you put a breezeway on, it cuts off the access to the swimming pool.
Yeah, we can't have that.
yeah.
It'll take a lot of dirt to fill that in-ground pool.
Next year we got to have the pool open.
Well, hopefully we won't have this COVID crap going on like it is now.
It better not be.
No, I'd be over by election.
Well, no, I was worried about work. That's all.
Oh, I know.
When they sent kids home, it's like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
that's my paycheck they're sending me.
It's 11:30 there. It is 8:05 here.
PM.
PM.
Look at that.
PM. Where are you at there, Peter?
What's he doing? What is that?
What in the world is that?
Insulin pump. Insulin pump. It's telling me
Insulin.
what my blood sugar is. Yeah.
Wow.
I've been on it 27 years.
Wow.
They've got it set up now to where it reads my insulin, it reads my blood sugar, it shoots automatically into my system, and it's almost like an artificial pancreas.
Uh-huh.
I was starting to dance, man. I was getting into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know.
Adam, tell him start back.
Muted.
Adam,
wait.
no, man. No,
What's
man,
it
I
mean?
ain't doing that.
I got a madhouse, man.
It is a song that never ends. Belonging on my friends. Somebody started singing it a long time ago.
No, that isn't Adam's song.
No, Adam's song's Baby Shark.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do do do. Oh, I'm bad. Oh, yeah. Oh.
That's what you need to do. You need to get your kids and your wife, and you all perform Baby Shark and record it.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
That'd be
On
good.
mini bikes.
On mini bike, yeah.
On the mini bike.
Yeah, that'd be
On
good.
mini bikes, yeah.
He had me with the mini bikes, but the rest of it, no.
Jimmy says I'm bionic.
It's just like another shot of nitro.
No, Jimmy, actually, it's just called fat.
You were on insulin when you were heavy.
But you know what, Harold? I used to be on 4 insulin shots a day,
Wow.
Yeah.
and I went from 253 down to 157, and I take no insulin no more. Nothing.
I
Wow.
went from I think I was about 185 when I found out I was diabetic. I become a type 1 diabetic. At the age of 32, I found out I was diabetic with type 1 diabetes. And my pancreas just kind of gave out. And I instantly went on the insulin pump. And I've been on it now for I don't know, for a long time.
Well,
But yeah.
I never was a diabetic or anything until they gave me open heart surgery. Whenever I got done with the open heart surgery, then they asked me, how long you been a diabetic? I said I was never a diabetic. Hypoglycemic, yes. I would have to take sugar to keep my blood sugar up, but never
Yeah.
diabetic. But then they diagnosed me with diabetes after I got the open heart surgery. And it was like, no.
Then you do.
Yeah, I put on about 100 pounds, man.
Yeah.
Not good, but what do you do? You know, hey, in heaven, we won't have to worry about it.
Right.
Right.
Read Jimmy C's comment.
I saw that.
It's my family being diabetic.
I'm just big boned.
I'm just little bone.
Yeah. They call me lard ass.
I'll be right back.
Oompa loompa doompa da dee do.
Okay.
Okay.
Isn't there a song about that?
Yeah, the Oompa Loompas.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You know what? The biggest thing I'm amazed of is all the weight that I put on. was prior to me quitting smoking. When I quit smoking, I haven't gained any more.
Usually it goes the other way. When you quit smoking,
I
usually
know.
you gain it all.
I know. See, I smoked for 47 years and gave it up 2 years ago.
Right.
Wow.
Them things stink. Sorry,
Danny,
guys.
Hi, Grandpa.
Yep.
Grandpa.
But the whole time you were smoking, no, Harold, it didn't bother you, did it?
No, that didn't bother me then because I'd smoke to so I wouldn't smell it. But when I quit smoking, them things stank.
Oh,
My whole wardrobe smells better. My whole house smells better. And food tastes better. But I have not put on more weight.
yeah. Usually that's when you put the weight on, when you quit smoking.
I know.
That's one thing that scares me about quitting.
You okay, Ed?
Yeah.
You about fell. I saw the thing shaking. I thought, oh, earthquake.
No, I banged my laptop.
How you doing, Grandpa? I've seen him come in.
Yeah. Hi, Grandpa. Is Lucky still in here?
Yeah,
No, I
just-
see him. Okay, yeah.
he's in there.
Is he awake?
Hey,
He
probably
said it
quit.
was a hard day.
Yeah.
Come on.
Uh-oh. I think we got Ed about to fall asleep on us.
Uh-huh.
Coming. Let's shut the door. Come on. Okay.
Oh no, Grandpa's water broke.
I hope you're in the bathroom.
Yeah. So you working on anything, Ed?
Not right now. I'm gonna try to work on the golf cart. Maybe Mom's mower tomorrow. I got the new deck belt yesterday and 2 idler pulleys for the deck.
How in the world did all of them go bad at once like that?
Well, the belt has a chunk out of it. It's the original belt. The belt, it's almost 5 years old. And you know how much property she mows. She mows like 8 acres or something stupid like that.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were up there fixing that oil leak, we were cleaning the deck and stuff off, and we seen the chunk out, so we decided to pull the belt off so I could get it measured and get it a new one. We were just spinning the pulleys, and 2 of the idlers, they're not loose, like rattling or anything or making noise, but they're real tight to turn. They don't spin free.
Right.
So we figured while we got the belt and stuff off and it's all cleaned out, we're gonna throw 2 new ones. It's like $25 for both of them. 2 bolts, throw them on. It's done. Should be good for another year. I'll keep those ones and mark them what they are and hang them on the wall there by our tractor. And if something ever does happen, then we got them.
Grandpa's
His
pregnant.
water.
No, his water broke.
Oh. I thought he was pregnant. Never know sometimes with that grandpa. I mean,
We'll see.
Willie CK, you going?
Willie CK. See you, bud.
Catch up with you later, buddy.
Anybody on you know?
Oh,
Luna's not happy, huh?
no, Luna's not happy about that.
Oh man.
Sorry. What is this? Oh. Okay. I just learned something.
What'd you learn, Harold?
I'll go down to my little picture and there's 3 little dots in a square on my picture. And I didn't know what it was. But it'll remove me, it'll edit my name, it'll edit audio avatar. Or
Look at all that good stuff.
yeah, stop the mic. Oh man.
You can't yell at it, Harold. That's not how you fix it.
Oh.
It's not like your wife.
That's what it said. I mean,
Let's get a bigger hammer.
Let's get a bigger hammer.
Come on.
I got it.
Then when you do get it, I hate to see the bill you're gonna get for it.
Bro, look at that. I got me Avatar. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. What is that? A Honda 70?
That's the knockoff one.
Okay.
It's a Chinese model. It's a 90cc 4-speed.
How you doing? 2 ATVs.
2 ATVs. What's up, bud? Hey, Breezy's Bike Shop. What's up, bro?
Breezy. Oh Lord, he's got the party hat on. It's on.
Oh, it's on now. It's officially a party. I tell you what.
Are you guys all ready for this?
Sure.
Oh Lordy.
There you go.
Oh,
there you go, man in black.
There you go. We playing the hat game. I'm gonna make a mess if we're gonna play the hat game.
Got a man in black hat.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing, Jimmy?
I'm doing all right, considering my roly-poly butt fell today.
Oh
yeah. I'm feeling it.
What was you rolling on?
Well, the ground. Good thing I still know how to roll, so it helps when you round, but
Yeah.
You got to be kidding me. Looks like you about to take flight.
It just goes to show I really need to put those security lights by the barn, by the side of the garage like I wanted, because I would have saw the stick instead of tripped over it.
Yeah.
It's already dark out at your place?
Oh yeah. That was
okay.
It gets dark this time of year, probably 7-ish. And it was like 1:15 when I was out there.
Well, that was 20 minutes ago for me.
Yeah. Well, that's an hour and a half ago.
Did you play it off good, Jimmy?
Oh, I rolled well, and
gracefully
bounced right back up on my feet, and
damn,
like a cat, but it hurt. I couldn't move after that. I had to stand there for a while and make sure I was still in one piece,
That's when you look around, Jimmy, and you go, "Who put that there?"
I looked around just to see if anyone saw me do it, and the wife saw it.
Damn, she didn't have her camera out. Dang it.
She was out tending the chicken, so I was like, So no, I
So that's a toss-up between security lights and security cameras. Cameras would make video.
I understand. I knew I should have put in the security cameras like I wanted to too. Because that's like the lazy cameraman. You just set those things up and hit record, right? And there you go. You got forever B-roll. But no, they ain't in yet. Let's just say I ain't got $200 to throw around like that.
Yeah,
I know that feeling.
Why
I don't have a boat.
Right. Well, you need a little more money than that to own a boat.
Oh no, Tampa's got one for free.
Yeah. Just because there's no such thing as a free boat.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah, there ain't no free boat. Oh, that's like free college. No such thing.
Yeah.
Jimmy, read two ATVs comment in the screen.
Jimmy C rolling on the ground. Hell yeah, man, that's where I was. All 330 freaking pounds of me rolling around.
Dang.
Been really good if you had a beer in your hand. So I didn't spill a drop.
Well, I did have a bicycle in my hand when I went down.
Oh,
Lucky I didn't wear any of that,
oh man.
All I was trying to do is, I got 2 bikes that I want to save simply because they're cool, right? One's a knockoff Springer. It looks like a Springer, freaking one of the big, freaking what do you call it? Like a chopper thing from where the heck? I got a picture of it.
Razor. I believe Razor makes them. They're all stretched out.
Kind of. Well, no, you can't see it with that one.
Big tire in the back, big tire in the back, skinny tire in the front.
Hold on, let me find the right picture.
That's not it.
Yeah, pretty much though.
Is
No.
that the new bike? I like that one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's a different bike there. Oh shoot!
I know I got it over here. Oh, yeah. That one, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those, but it's a
yeah.
knockoff. It's Chinese knockoff,
Screw the bike.
and it doesn't have the shifter either. But it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I got it. I got it for like $20, right? And the only reason I even got it was because I wanted the handlebars that I put on the first mini chopper I played with.
Yeah.
Polar probably saw that one, but I took the handlebars off of that and put it on the mini chopper. So I still got the carcass to play with, So I was like, I put that up out of the way. I want to get it out of the garage, and I got a Tony Hawk, Tony Hawk BMX that I got off of Dizzy. Like just 3 little bikes. I want to hang them up, and who knows what I'll ever do with them, But don't want to just leave them behind the shed and let them rot to death.
Hey, Jimmy,
Nah.
QATV
Put it
said
inside.
picture.
Doris sent pictures. Yeah, okay. I don't believe it. I know she didn't have her camera out. She's not that smart.
It wasn't down long enough for her to get a picture.
No.
You already popped up like a cat.
Right. Lucky when you live on a hill, you just fall downhill and you get traction. And gravity works with you. Sometimes.
When I was younger, we were at the lake one time, and this gentleman had a mixed drink, and he was walking out the dock, and it was one of them floating docks.
Yeah.
He stepped off the dock. He went completely underwater, but his hand was up in the air.
Yeah.
He come back up and didn't spill a drop of his drink.
Right.
Dead
Well, I'll
serious.
tell you what. I think if I had a beer in my hand, I probably would not have spilt a drop.
This was an open cup.
Talent.
I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have. Well, a cup, maybe. I probably would have spilt a cup, but a beer can or a beer bottle, I'm pretty sure I'd have had it.
It would have been in safekeeping.
If it was in the same hand the bike was in, it would have been perfect, because I came down on the free hand, tucked and rolled, and freaking, I don't know, 2 rotations, and I was up on my feet and looking for a tree to lean on to catch my breath.
How you doing, Wendy?
Stormy, what's that? Stormy wind? What up? Wendy from northern New York. Cool,
Yep.
cool. I'm in southern New Hampshire.
Is it cold up there?
Well, the heat is
Is
on.
it cold up there?
The heat is on.
Yeah, I had to turn mine on. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, and I had to turn heat on this
Yeah.
morning.
I mean,
It was 30.
if this was my, if I was paying for the heat in this place, I would probably not have it on right now. But it's fixed in the rent, so
I left the house at 7 a.m. this morning, and the temperature in my truck said 34 degrees.
Yeah, that's turn the heat on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been getting the good cold nights, so kicking down to 34,
It was chilly, but we ain't seen no ice yet.
No, we ain't seen the ice yet either, but we've had some pretty cold nights. The leaves are probably a week ahead of schedule. So.
Oh, really?
Peppers in the basement.
I know. Last weekend, see that park that I went to, it was up in the mountains, and the trees were starting to change there already.
Oh yeah,
so it's here.
Columbus Day weekend is usually our peak, and we're probably about a week ahead of that. I mean, that's my guesstimate from what I'm looking at. I ain't looked at the news or nothing, but I'm guessing we're at least a week ahead.
65 in your house, it's 72 in my house.
It was
I
in
like
the
that one,
60s. What do we got today?
I won't turn my heat on. I won't turn my furnace on until the 1st of November.
Yeah, I like that one, Ed.
You can't see it. It's 47 out there right now.
It's a wee bit chilly.
Yeah, sweater weather.
I'll be freezing my butt off.
That's why.
Heck no, man.
My hoodie on.
New Englanders call this working weather.
Wendy's asking if there's any Trump voters here.
And that's why I said all over.
That's all over.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's Trump everywhere.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing but.
Yeah.
See the sign?
Oh yeah, there's one.
Does that give you a clue?
I believe in earning it.
Yeah, it was nice working weather today.
Fellas.
Like 50.
Yeah, so I was out there all day today.
Heck yeah.
I already got that tiller sold.
What are you working on there, Harold?
It's empty now. I got to change out. I got to take my shirt off, so I'm gonna jump out of here.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, y'all don't want to see that. Yeah, you don't want to see that, man.
Well,
Yeah, I don't need no more strikes. Don't be
All right, y'all.
Later, Harold.
Y'all have a good one, man. We'll catch y'all. Ed, you gonna be live tomorrow?
Yep.
Take care.
I will be there. Grandpa, good to see you, man. Hey, where you at? Yeah.
Over there.
That guy. Grandpa, good to see you, man. Jimmy, good to talk to you. Adam.
Pleasure.
Mark.
See you, bro. Good seeing you.
On the chat.
Well,
See ya. I got to go change this pump out. If you're around when I get back, I'll be here later. But if not, I won't be.
all right.
We'll see you. Thanks for coming up,
See
Harold.
you.
Go do you.
All right, guys.
How many
Y'all
people-
take care. Tommy's out of here. All right. Later.
Take care.
Yeah, don't worry
Stormy.
about them being sick.
What am I allowed? 9 people. Yeah, 9 people on the panel.
Huh? Yeah, 9 extras. Yeah, if you're on the paid version, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I hit that 1,000, man, they cut me off real quick on airtime, and I had to pay for it.
Well, yeah, you get the 20 hours, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know it counts if I go on somebody else's panel. It still takes away from my time.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it sure does.
No, it does not.
Did it get
No.
you that way, Tampa?
Yeah. I went
Yeah.
over my hours the same way.
Yeah, once you hit that 20 hours, if you go on somebody's live stream and go up on the panel, it takes away from you, from your 20 hours.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Not at all.
it does.
Because I'm on panels all day, every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always have 20 hours in StreamYards to play with because I never use it.
Yeah, what do you use? You use Zoom.
Yeah, I use Zoom.
Okay, yeah. That's what I thought it was whenever I went up on your panel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little cheaper. I like the audio better. The only real drawback I have with it is it's not safe to drop the link in chat, So
Okay, I was wondering about that because you guys have to send me the link privately.
yeah, because there's no waiting room. There's a waiting room, but I can't identify you in the waiting room. So I only send the link to people I trust,
Right.
or people that I'm taking a chance with, but they're only getting one invite, so they can't do that, can't hurt me that bad.
Right.
Because like if you come up on your phone, it's not necessarily gonna say your name. It's like, so I'll have my finger on the exit button while it's trying to connect you.
Right.
I'm just waiting for the idiot. Like, who is it? Is it really him?
Right.
That's the only drawback I got with it.
Right.
The audio's way better. You don't have a lot of that tinny stuff and the weird echoes that you get on StreamYards here. And another thing is, how you just saw my camera stall? My camera doesn't stall like that so much on Zoom.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Hey, Daryl.
Good to see you, bud.
Well, Jimmy, I got a picture. I took a snapshot of your picture a minute ago. I'm gonna make some pictures of you rolling down the hill in a few minutes.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna sell them that way. All I gotta have is your head. I can find the body somewhere.
Oh, you're done.
Well, I'm pretty sure you could get Twisted here to expand this so you can snag a screenshot.
Well, I'm saving it for my when I finally get to the 4,000 hours. So saving them for that video. So.
Well, you might as well do it now to get you there.
Yeah.
You got to go viral before you get the hours, man. That's how you get them.
Right.
Well, I've been stuck at 500 hours away ever since.
Right.
Year, so.
Well, I don't mind you using me to better yourself. As long as you're not a total, horrible with it.
Hey,
Don't badmouth me. What up, Bama?
If you want to come up, Doug,
Bama.
Bama mud mowers.
Yeah. I'll tell you, he's got some nice stuff.
Thank you, baby.
Hey, Mrs. Twisted V.
Hi, Luna.
Don't bite that radio.
Get the frying pan out, Mrs. Twisted V.
Yeah.
Old truck drivers know what cast iron can do to you. So.
Oh shoot!
I'm carry a gun.
A gun.
It's easier.
Forget that gun shit now. I'm the dummy that bought you the damn thing.
I know.
Should be too busy taking selfies to shoot you, Mark.
What's that?
Should be too busy taking selfies to shoot you.
You brought that up. We just had that discussion here
in the woods.
Just a little bit ago. We was talking about that old trailer. and everything on it and making it into a hunting shack for the two girls. So I was in my tree stand last season. Watch some deer come down through the woods. Let them come right past me, and they go down to their ground hunting blind. And they're taking selfies, and they say, "Oh, we never seen no deer." So we were looking at the selfies, and the deer is in the background looking into the blind at
You were my feet?
Tampa's looking like, "Oh boy, is that your wife?"
Uh-huh.
He's here.
He's been had.
Oh, your head.
She's like, "You on there again? You on there all day?"
I'm going live every day until I go racing.
Uh,
There you
I was
go.
live today.
uh, you and that YouTube.
I'm telling you.
Oh shit. Oh boy.
I know somebody took the trouble to go give me a whole bunch of dislikes in the last like 24 hours.
Oh,
like,
really?
like 30 videos all have a shitload of dislikes. I think it's great.
That's awesome, dude.
I know. It's beautiful.
It is. I mean,
I'm doing something right.
just enjoy it. Yeah.
It's all watch time, regardless
Yeah.
of whether it's up or down. It don't matter.
Yeah. It might beat up your retention number, but who cares? It's still views.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello.
1,000 views for the last 24 hours. Just as of today.
My beautiful baby. What am I, beautiful girl? What am I, beautiful girl, doing? What are you doing? Shut up. What are you doing, Luna? Girl.
Had her chin itch.
Hey, Lola.
Oh lordy.
He's commenting, man.
Here we go.
Oh, Lola J. I feel the love.
Oh Lord.
I need Cheetos.
If you go back to mom and dad's basement, you'll be fine.
Oh,
I need to get
Fill it up with that.
you gotta love, trolls with skills.
Yeah, I've been getting some of these too. And go ahead and bring some more of them over.
Well, no, but that's artful, anyways. They put some effort into that.
Right.
Yeah?
Right.
Appreciate that.
I think with these skills, they'd get a job and get out of mom and dad's basement. You know?
Well,
For me, I need Cheetos.
They don't down them.
Yeah.
It's coming in, spreading joy.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Champa
Merry
Boy.
Christmas to you too.
I definitely got a lot.
Put a smile on my face.
Got bottom left. 2 ATVs.
Hey.
Hey, you made a great improvement to that picture up there. Anyway. Thank you. So,
Absolutely.
Twisted live stream got a real improvement one night.
Yeah.
Leave that alone, man.
Lola J's a poet and don't know it, but her feet show it. They're Longfellows.
Yeah, I had two streams that got me warnings.
I get a warning just about every time I post a video now.
It's crazy, man. Crazy.
Sorry, Twisted.
Oh, BP, what's up, buddy?
hey, BP.
Hey, BP.
I didn't know. It was all Tampa's fault.
My fault. Tripod's fault.
It was a pure accident. He dropped his phone.
Hey, Lola J knows the old Donna Summer. Oh no, not
Yeah,
I.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. She put some effort into this.
Uh-huh. Just keep working. It's working for you.
Right.
You have any friends you can bring over too?
Right. We're gonna go more with you.
Yeah,
We can talk about that real quick. Matter of fact, throw the link in there.
It's already there.
Link's up there. They want to come up. I don't care.
Lucky's not here. It's not Lucky. It's Lucky, but it's Lucky has this app on his phone. You can just go on the panel and just automatically says that. As long as he's
You been out doing any riding or anything?
Not in the last few days. I put a video up yesterday that I wrote down a couple of weeks ago. But
yeah, I just seen the video. Man, those rivers y'all got those creeks are so clear, man. That is too cool.
yeah, they are. I mean,
it's beautiful.
I mean, it's on private land down there, so I can't get down there and dig them up. But I mean, really play in the mud. But I mean, it's got rocky bottoms all in the creek. So, but I mean, there's some mud holes I could have got in and played around, but the old man, that was one deal on the man told me not to. He didn't want anybody tearing his land up. So
yeah, we gotta respect that then.
I mean, but I mean, it's somewhere I can go ride and don't have to load up. So I can go right down the end of the street and go ride on all that creek land down there. So,
whatever you want. Yeah, absolutely.
That makes people though disrespect the property and then you get thrown out. You can't go back.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
Enjoy, Lola. Thanks for coming by, giving us a laugh.
Yeah.
Later, Lola.
Bye, Lola.
I'm in my way up. Kisses. White lightning.
Well.
Uh-huh.
Jimmy, you've been doing
Luna.
That one got me a little.
What was that, Polo? Did you say something to me?
Oh, I asked have you been doing anything more on the mini bike?
I just got some parts in today. I should be getting out there tomorrow and do something to it. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Always. Hey, Grandpa, grab that dog's tongue and just pull it out real far as you can.
He's probably got it out as far as he can.
Look, it's right back down.
Oh, Luna, are they messing with you,
Look at that
honey?
big old tongue, man.
Don't mess with my baby.
Oh, don't lick them fingers, Luna. You don't know where them been. Oh, do it.
Oh, Luna, I'm so sorry. I'm bullying you.
Oh boy.
Bully my baby.
All Winnie wants to do is just take a nap. Someone's got to keep monkeying with her.
I'm just trying to sleep a little bit. Dang.
Yeah.
She had her own love seat, so she could have stayed over there if she wanted to sleep.
That's right.
What baby?
Oh. She's a pretty dog, man.
Bye.
Jimmy, come. You fell asleep. Jimmy.
Yeah. I'm awake. Man. The back's aching, man. I got to lean back a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
It's too early for that yet, Jimmy. I mean, even though you went all night last night, I mean, I kept jumping, going over there, and y'all were still going on last night.
Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't spend much time on panel last night neither. But
there's been nights I've gone to bed and Jimmy was online. I woke up in the morning and they're still going.
Yeah. Same stream too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
But things are different now. I actually got a garage to go into now.
I think it was the other night he streamed all night long.
Oh yeah, I did. I did a 12-hour one a while back. Yeah. When the mood hits, I got nothing better to do 90% of the time. So
Well, Thursday night he went all night long. That's for sure.
not this one. Was it? Yeah, this Thursday was pretty good. But it was the Tuesday stream 2 weeks ago was a 12-hour stream.
That's crazy.
I went to bed, and whenever I got up at 3:30 to go to
I
work,
tried shutting that stream down 3 times, and everybody's like, no. All right, whatever. You know?
oh boy,
Uh-huh.
just let them keep rambling. That's all.
Yeah, and it's when if everybody's having a good time, and when people the longer you go like that, you have so many different people come through, because it's a different time changes for all of them. I get people, I wake people in England up, they get up and come and see me, on their way to work. I'm like, yeah.
Very good. There you go.
Like Lucky 7. I see Lucky 7 every morning on his way to work. He finds me wherever I am,
Wherever you go,
Lucky's gonna find me every morning. If I'm on a panel, Lucky will find me.
Did you see he just hit like 4,500 subscribers or something like that?
Did he? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. He's blowing up. Well, then that his live streams, the ones where he's actually present in, are doing great. So I'm not a big fan of his work live streams because you can only watch someone work so much. At least that's me. But they'll still stop by and say hello. But those what's he call that? Freedom of speech ones.
Yeah.
That's probably. Plus, he spends a ton of time on like me on other people's channels.
Well, if I was out here when I was working in the shop, then I'd get banned because I'd be selling too much plumber's crack. So when you bet it hangs over your belt buckle, then you don't have plumber's crack. So.
Now break down and buy a Forex shirt, okay? I know they have them, okay? Because I own them.
I just bought
yourself some overalls. Yeah, I was gonna say, get yourself some overalls. They're the definition of comfort clothing when you're working. You're not picking up your belt every other time you move.
What's that? What's that Duluth store sell? No Yank tanks or something?
No Yank? What?
Yeah. It's called No Yank tanks or something. They're real long shirts.
Oh! Never heard of that. No.
Yeah, but they're like $40 a shirt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I've been scared of that Duluth Trading Company since I seen them online with that beaver biting a feller in where he wasn't supposed to be. So
I know a lot of people doesn't give that Duluth stuff a good review.
Yeah, they just put a store in by us. That Duluth.
Oh yeah.
I've never been in it or anything, but I've heard they're real pricey on all those.
Yeah, they are pricey without a doubt. But I was thinking, well, a good pair of overalls. Why not spend the money if they're going to take the beating?
Right.
And people told me not to bother doing it.
Huh. Yeah.
So in other words, I bought the $50 ones at he said they're no better than the ones at Tractor Supply. So,
yep.
All right, I'll save $100.
Yeah, there's supposed to be some. When do you got to turn the camera on, or I can't bring you up on the street? But
yeah,
these people. Some people are saying that Royal King stuff's pretty decent too. I don't.
Yeah,
know.
okay, that'd be Canadian, I guess, right?
I don't know where they're from. It's like a.
I got a Royal King. It's awesome.
All
all
right.
kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
Is it like Tractor Supply?
Yeah.
Yeah, better. Just better.
That's what I say. When we try the burgers, I'll buy you
Got way more
Be
stuff.
better pricing too, the Tractor Supply.
Yeah, we ain't got that up here though. Yeah. Heck, Tractor Supply is new up here.
Really?
Yeah,
Where
only
you at, Jimmy?
maybe 5 years.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got a rule king about 12 miles from here, and Tractor Supply about 3. So
Yeah.
we both of them. Well, I like Rule King better than I do Tractor Supply. But
Yeah. Where are you located at, Jimmy?
I'm in southern New Hampshire.
New Hampshire? Okay.
Yeah.
And 2 ATVs you over that away too, or
I'm down in Southwest Virginia.
South Virginia?
I'm about 10 miles north on 81 from the split down there. It's at 77, 81 split.
Okay, because I used to live right down there, south of Withville, down there at Hillsville.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I just
We're-
moved up here.
We're in Pulaski.
Okay.
Oh, we've been.
I had a doctor there in Pulaski.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I moved up here about 12 years ago, I guess. And I'm originally from South Carolina, but
Uh-huh.
I met one of these hillbilly gals and she kind of drove me crazy. So I'm kind of stuck up here.
Well, the nice thing about them hillbilly girls is they got one leg shorter than the other, so they just run in circles. You don't have to chase them very far.
They get a better swing with that cast iron skillet too.
Yeah, they do. That mean an alligator snake, so that's and about as crazy as one.
Yep. Yep. Luna done passed out now.
Oh.
Yep. Grandpa's gonna mess with her again. She's gonna wake up.
Oh, Luna girl.
She's out.
Baby. They love you. They love you.
You don't have a camera, but you do have tunes. Okay. Yeah, you got to have a camera to come up on the screen one day.
At least long enough you can see who it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you don't get none of them dirty photographs.
Yeah, really.
That morning Ken got it twice.
Oh, that Ken got it twice in the same live stream. Oh my God.
Yeah. You know the sad part about that was
What's that?
we traced down one that did us like that one time. This was back when Google had the Google Hangouts.
Uh-huh.
And they kicked us. They come in and kicked us out of the Google Hangouts side and started doing drawings of sexual positions and all that stuff. And it took us about 10 minutes to get back in there. That's why you're always good to have good mods that know how to get in here to because they were able to kick them back out.
Right.
But we finally figured out who it was. And the sad part is he was a regular on the damn show. That was the sad part about it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, one that we'd actually sent links to. He was on our send links to the list. I mean,
yep.
I mean, the old lady's got a list of people that she usually sends links out to, and that particular person happened to he was one that was on that list. So,
right. I kind of
that's why we always say be careful who you mod.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I had some mods block a bunch on my channel too. It was crazy. Friends, man.
That's what's funny. Everybody wants to be a mod. What's the big deal about being a mod? Either you're going to go on a stream or you're not. I mean, it's being a mod really don't mean nothing.
Well,
it's just more work.
Myself, I like to drop a lot of links, and it's nice to have a wrench. And actually, I get so used to having a wrench, I'll be over there dropping links and be like,
And
and
they're
no
not
one going
going
anywhere,
Yeah.
right? Like, oh dang, man, sorry, I ain't got no. Yep, sorry.
Well, I don't know who's done it, but I'm still trying to chase down which mod don't like Tampa Boys there because he gets to leave Slim off my channel there.
I get to leave all the time.
He was telling us the other night that he got blocked all Slim off the channel. So I mean, in our chat.
I'm commenting, talking, ain't nobody talking back to me. I'm like, man, what's going on? There's something wrong with this situation here.
Yeah.
Well, I've been blocked 2 or 3 times now.
I think I only got like 5 mods.
Yeah, I only got a handful myself now.
Yeah, 5. I mean, it depends on your crowd. You know, if you actually have someone in there all the time, you know, it's good to have someone in there all the time.
I think Lucky's a mod here, isn't he? And you and Harold.
I'm not.
I'm not either.
But it's okay.
That's
You know,
all right.
I got buckets of wrenches. It's just
The only time I block anybody is if the host says, you know, hey, get rid of that person.
This is the closest wrench I got to me right this minute.
All actuality, when I first started this, I couldn't even tell you how to give somebody a damn wrench, and I couldn't tell you.
Of course not.
But
you know, on my channel, they're more like a I don't know, like a friendship fucking thing, you know. Like, yeah, all right, you know, you've been here forever, or like more like honor roll. You've been here long enough for me to actually give one to you to drop a link, you know.
Well, you know who
my crowd, you know, I've been doing live streams for so long that you know, after I seen people in there for a while, I would go ahead and stick a mod on. But then again, you know, like I said, like y'all said, I got too damn many mods, and I didn't know who the hell half of them was. So that's where and then they quit coming around once you made a mod. So.
And every once in a while, I'll go in there and look. And if I ain't seen him in a while, I'll just pull the wrench. You know?
But you know, I like going on people's live streams. So being a mod doesn't really mean 2 shits to me.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way I feel about it. You know, but you know, I've seen people that took back their wrenches. People's gotten mad. They quit going to the stream. What the hell did that wrench do for you anyway?
Yeah, you know,
they don't do a whole lot.
Streamers, but you stream people that hang out on streams. It's more of a social thing, you know. It's like because you know the group I hang with after hours. Most of them don't do anything with their channels. They just hang out and stream.
Right.
They might put up a video here or there. They're not real serious with them. They're just on YouTube to screw around and have fun. You know?
Right.
And yeah.
But you know,
so they're honored with a wrench, you know, because
See, I never even wanted to get into this YouTube stuff, and that guy right there is the one that talked me into this mess. And you know, it's did me well.
Well,
you know, and I the people that I have met on these channels, because there's a lot of great people.
Yeah, well, he just got sick of talking about your stuff instead. You know, he just like, you film it, not me.
But yeah, I mean, the wife and him got me talked into this mess, and it was like, well, you know, I'll give it a try. But, you know, it's a lot of fun. It really is. You meet a lot of interesting people from everywhere.
Well, that's the most amazing thing. I'm kind of a quiet guy, man. I don't have a lot of friends.
Right.
You know, because that's the way I am, you know.
Right.
Because my hearing doesn't help, you know, so because crowded situations, I can't have nice conversations with this and understand everybody in normal life. If I'm not looking you in the face, I ain't talking to you. Because I can't understand the words coming out your mouth. You know? So this has changed all that, and got friends around the world now. Yeah, it's crazy.
Like the old song says, I got friends in low places.
Uh,
Yeah.
But I mean, but I ain't had friends since I was probably 20 years old, because when you're driving a damn truck, and when you drive a truck, you don't really have actual people that you actually see as friends.
no, yeah, except for like maybe the regular waitress or the regular bartender, you know.
Yeah. That's other than that, you don't see nothing like that. So
Nope.
you don't really have. I mean, you might, you sit around the super truckers table or something other at the truck stop or the counter, and see who can make up the biggest story. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I'm in the same boat because I've drove truck now. It'll be 34 years. And I'm the guy that I just keep to myself, and you know how it is out on the road. You pretty much keep to yourself because you can't even trust a truck driver anymore.
yeah.
One time I went in to take a shower and I come back out. They done smashed the driver window out, stole my TV, microwave, TV, but nobody came out.
Yeah.
You keep to yourself. You keep your circle real small.
Yep.
And that's just what it is.
That's me.
Yeah.
On here though, oh man, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
I mean, I spent 20 years out there, so
Yeah. I went just monkeying around. I missed my live stream last weekend because of contractors and so I went live yesterday morning, and heck, I had people in there from New Zealand and everywhere else, and I mean a lot of great people, and I never really, when I first got into this, I thought, okay, this is just going to be a small little thing. I didn't know this was going to be some worldwide thing, that you wouldn't even think people would be, interested.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yep.
Stormy, thank your husband for his service.
All right.
Well, thank you for your service.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I got a son in the military still today.
Right. Thank anyone that does any service, because
That's right.
all I could say is they wouldn't let me do it, so all I got is to thank for the people that do it.
Well, they wouldn't let me in, so I went to hauling their junk back and forth. I mean, I hauled blowed up damn Hummers back, and then pulled new ones out of Texas back. So I done that for years. So
Yep. I've hauled a lot of military stuff into bases, and I tell you what, you go into a military base and it's worse than trying to get back in your own country.
Yep.
You have all your proper IDs and everything.
Yep.
25 years, he was a career man, huh?
Oh boy, Adam's let his hair down. Look out. He's out catting around now.
I'm telling you, night's over now.
Now, Stormy, I couldn't understand jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. I'm sorry.
No, no way.
Oh, really?
Be
careful there, Twisted. That's what I did. I was with the 82nd Airborne.
Oh God.
I wouldn't mind trying it.
And I can tell you, there's no such thing as a perfectly good military airplane.
Well, I was down at Shaw Air Force Base one time, and I tried to get them to hook up. I was hauling 2 jet engines, and I tried to get them to hook one up to my truck, and they wouldn't do it. But,
I never was on an airplane, and I ended up. I bought two semis down in Georgia, down in Atlanta, Georgia, from the Kenworth place down there. And me and my son flew down there to bring these trucks back. Neither one of us has ever flown. And I tell you what, it was like 2 hours. I'm in Atlanta, straight through flight. And it was like bullshit on this driving. I'm going to do a lot of flying now.
I made the mistake one time. I got a job, and they wanted me to go to Texas to do orientation. I made the mistake of getting a Greyhound bus because I didn't want to get on an airplane.
Oh,
And
Lordy.
that damn gray dog! It took me 24 solid hours to drive drive down here 900 miles from South Carolina back. Right.
I made that mistake one time. I got a truck out of Green Bay, Wisconsin, or no, it wasn't, Minnesota. I went out to Minnesota to pick this truck up that we got, and I took a Greyhound bus. I switched buses 5 times to get out there. I get out there, I go to get my luggage. My luggage is back in Canton, Ohio, and I'm out there with nothing. Yeah, that was the first and last bus ride. I'll never do it again.
Well,
the key to traveling on a bus is handle your own luggage.
Yeah. I haven't tried a train yet. Maybe I'll try that one next.
Well, trains are good. You one bag only.
Right.
That way there you can put it right in front of you, and use it for a seat if you have to. That's the way I'd travel. That I took a bus once. It took 3 days to get to Wisconsin from New Hampshire. I'm like, yeah, no, take the train next time.
Yeah, I've never tried a train yet, but I've done plane and I tried the Greyhound, and the Greyhound is not the way to go.
Train's kind of fun. Train's kind of fun because you can get the bar car and have a little fun.
That gray dog is just not for me. I can tell you that.
I met some interesting people when I went to Alabama on the Greyhound. Well, I tell you, there's some characters that ride some buses.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what. I won't never ride that one again either.
Yeah, but I was one of them characters for a while. I did a lot of bussing around and that shit. And I tell you, I just learned how to do it. I used an army bag, freaking, because you can fit 2 weeks of clothes in an army bag, and it makes a very good seat wherever you are. When you're hiking, walking, waiting in a bus station, whatever, it makes a seat.
Wow.
And you can keep it, and you can keep food in it and booze in it. So
if he was airborne, Stormy, he must have been stationed at Fort Bragg at some time or another.
I was born about 80 miles south of there, down in Hartsville, South Carolina. If you know where that is, it was in Bragg.
Yeah,
I know where Myrtle Beach is.
Well,
we was down there for our son went to Fort Bragg for.
No, he was not at Bragg. He was at.
Where was he at for boot?
South Carolina.
South Carolina, yeah.
What, Fort Jackson?
Jackson, that's it.
Yeah.
He went there, and then he ended up over there right outside of. He was in Texas.
That was for his training before he went overseas.
Yeah.
What's your name? That was
Oh yeah, right across the street from Brandon's house. I can't think of the name of the damn.
Fort Bragg Street.
I was just thinking about going to South Carolina. I have buddies that went to South Carolina about 2 years ago. They lasted one summer and came back to New England.
It does get rather warm down there. I mean, I was born and raised down there, and I stayed there the first 40 some years of my life, other than driving a truck.
Yeah.
I was always trying to fight to get back to South Carolina.
Yeah. It was funny. I knew they weren't going to last, because they were only going because they hate the cold, and but the heat down there, they're not used to because they're from up here. They've never really, they've gone to visit and stuff. I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's hot down there. You won't like it. You won't like it.
Different heat too.
Yeah.
different.
Mhm.
Well, I spent 10 years running nothing but the damn East Coast, so I,
Yeah.
mean, I know where you. I know what you're talking about. Running from Florida in the wintertime, you weren't walking around in short pants. 2 days later, you got to wrap up and put your long johns on, every damn thing else to survive up there in New England. So.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go, guys.
All right.
Well,
Peace out, buddy.
See you.
See y'all.
yeah,
Everybody have a great night.
I used to haul into Hunt Point into New
Later,
York City.
Grandpa.
That was a bad place there.
One company I was company driver for. They thought, since I was from South Carolina, they could never find it on the map. They thought I was a local driver from New York City, so they had a drop yard in Kearney, New Jersey. So they put me in running back and forth across that damn bridge, in and out of New York City for 2 or 3 days a week. So I got to where I was able to start. So I could start. I was able to give people direction on how to get around that damn place. So that was too damn much for me.
Every time I ended up in Kearney, New Jersey, I ended up at Rube's truck stop over there.
Yeah.
That's a real nasty place there.
Yeah.
That's where the container yard is.
Yep. And one of them there party animals, let's say party animals. I ain't gonna say what it was, but her she would run up there trying. We went in there, had to go in there and scale out a few times, and she every time I go in there, her and her damn pimp was sitting right there, and she'd run over and jump up on the side of the truck. Wait a damn minute! Now I'm sitting on the fucking scales. I damn sure don't need you climbing on my damn truck. I don't need this extra damn weight on here.
Yeah.
I mean, but she's always trying. She was trying to sell drugs or whatever else, you know. But I told her, I said, I don't need none of that stuff. Just leave me the hell alone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's some real winners over there in that area.
Yeah.
But you got that anywhere you go, though. I don't care what city you're in. If you get around any of the big cities, a lot of people, you got that mess no matter where you go.
Yeah. That or Chicago, where they.
My wife won't even ride through Chicago with me. She gets in the bump.
Well, I'm second generation, so going across that damn GW, I think that something still has the same damn potholes it had when I was a kid. Because I remember getting
bigger now.
Well, you know, when you start across that Cross Bronx Expressway, when you come off of GW and you see the cop cars sitting there with no doors, lights, tires, or anything, you know you just turned in the wrong neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's always been that way.
Well, the old man used to haul cars, so he'd go to Florida and pick up a load of cars, and he'd deliver them to Jamaica and New York. Yeah. If you know where Jamaica is, that's right after you cross over the damn bridge.
Yes.
GW there. And he basically had to lay aside that car carrier up against the damn light post and knock the fools off the side of the truck as he went in, as he was trying to get down through there. He was trying to steal the wire hubcaps and all that off cars back in the day. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I used to deliver to a place in New York there, just right across the bridge. And, it was no place to be.
I knew guys that would hop the trains that hold the cars and break into them and steal the stereos and caps and everything else off of them and toss them out the sides as it was going down the tracks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, when you see the cop cars literally stripped, sitting right there along a 4-lane way.
They sit right here at the damn toll booth, right? As you come off the end and strip car. There's always a damn strip car sitting right there at the end of the damn toll booth. Right there at the toll booth.
When I did graphics, we went up to Detroit one time to do a job at a gas station, and it's starting to get dusk out. And the lady said, "Hey, you guys might want to load your stuff up. You know, I'm getting ready to close down." We're like, "Oh no, we'll work until we're done." When she started rolling down big metal doors that covered the complete outside of her little kiosk thing she sit in, I looked at the dude I was working with. I'm like, "Throw the shit in the truck. We're out."
Yeah.
We have to roll down steel doors to keep people from breaking in. We ain't hanging.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you got that in a lot of your big cities, but I think New York is probably one of the worst ones for it.
Well,
Hey, you know, I was stuck in some traffic in New York once upon a time, and I saw a car that got broke down on one of their little ramps. You know, there's no room on them. You know, so it's just tiny little ramp. Car was broke down. Traffic backed up for miles behind it. Right. They tipped. The people got out of their, you know, blocking. People got out of their cars, went over there and flipped it up over the guardrail to get it out of the freaking way.
I heard about it.
Okay. New York is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Hey, shoot. And all different languages. You don't know.
In their eyes, though, they're like a tow truck can't even get to there to get that car out of there for hours, you know, because of the traffic. So they're like, boop, move it out of the way. Okay.
Yep.
I'd run over into the city and unload, and then I go out on Long Island and load trash out of there and back. I did that 3 nights a week. And that's some crazy stuff.
Well, you know, a place that actually scared me that I got screwed up the worst in was Philadelphia. I mean, them damn roads up there, they don't know nothing going the right damn directions.
No.
I mean, I can get around New York, but I could not. Philadelphia would screw me up every damn
You know, and every time I got off the highway in the wrong place, it was in the wrong place. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Only you got to go 10 miles out of your way to get to where you want to be. You can see it, but you can't get there because of the one-way streets and stuff.
And you pull up behind a damn cop and blow the horn, and that bastard can't even tell you how to get back on the interstate. So
you don't know where it is.
No.
I ain't been there.
I did that once, and I won't blow the horn at a cop again because then he wrote me a ticket for no.
Well, I'll tell you what happened to me. It was in Kearney, New Jersey. I was delivering to a Sam's Club. 3 o'clock in the damn morning. I went by and I seen these two gangs on these corners, you know. And so I said, well, I looked at my skin color. I said, you know, I'm kind of the wrong color to be in here in this neighborhood this time of the morning. And well, I went down the road there, and the road starts getting narrower and narrower. This is the first time I ever got out the New Jersey Turnpike by myself. I didn't know nothing about them damn little cup panel things. You had to make the left hand turn out the right lane and go around in cup panel things, you know.
Oh yeah, Jersey, you got to go right to go left.
Yeah, and so I seen these 2 cop cars had a damn you had a car pulled over, so I pulled my damn little truck right behind their ass, and I set the air brakes. That cop jumped out of that car. He cussed me up one side of the truck, down the other. And I said, "Well, I'm freaking lost, and I'm scared where I'm at right now. I need to know how in the hell I get turned around and go back the other way because I know where I was going, but I couldn't get turned around to go back there." And he said, "Well, you go down here the next light, go around that little cup panel, the little out of the right lane, and go around that little turn, and it'll bring you back up to the light." I said, "Okay, well, I don't think these roads were so damn narrow. I got a 53-foot trailer, and I don't know." I said, I'm gonna take the daggum sign off of that corner if I go around it down there." And he said, "Don't worry about it." I said, "Make the turn." I said, "Okay." Well, and so so about 45 minutes later, here he comes flying up there with his spotlight shining in my eyes. So I'm sitting there at Sam's Club with a spotlight shining in my eyes. I'm doing paperwork out there in the truck, and he says, he comes back up there, and this guy, he ended up being a nice guy, but he said, the reason I come back, he said I was a little harsh on you a while ago, but I need to talk to you. He said, you seen them them gangs up on the corner? I said, yeah. He said, well, they have been a drive-by shooting. The car that we had pulled over was the car that had done the drive-by shooting. They had two guys on the ground laying on the other side of the cars where I couldn't see them over there in the dark. And one had got out in the had run away. So they didn't have any way of, they didn't know whether that cat was out there like a sniper or whatever else. So, I mean, that's why that's why they were sitting in the car while them other cats was laying on the ground. The criminals were laying on the ground. And so, I mean, so I understand. I learned myself quick whenever about New Jersey and that whole area up there. So,
yeah, that's what whenever got introduced, and they called him a jug handle. You always had to take that jug handle to go back the other way.
Yeah. But I mean, but that was, like I said, that was my first trip that I ever had. When I was a kid, we were, like I said, we were going in and out of New York all the time, but I never paid attention as a kid.
Right.
And so this was my first time I'm in the truck by myself. And I'm up there in New Jersey, and I'm lost as hell. And I'm actually scared because, and so that cop cussed me up one side that day. Like I said, he was, but that's just they didn't take it as a joke when you said them damn air brakes on that damn truck when they had somebody out there with a gun.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. New Jersey, New York, all up and down that tollway there.
Yeah.
Now I don't mind going up into northern New York and that up across the freeway and that. It's nice up there.
Yeah, it's beautiful country up there. Once you get north of the city, it ain't that bad. But
no.
But I mean, but like I said, the worst screw up I had was in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah.
And I went to one customer, and he said you got to back a quarter of a mile back up, and then cut down a damn one-lane street, and then get down in there and do a 90-degree turn into a dock. I said, man, you talking about it take me an hour to back this stuff in this traffic and all this stuff. I said, I ain't even picking the damn load up. I mean, I told the company I wasn't picking it up.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it took me 3 hours to figure out where the hell I was going. And when I finally did find out where I was going to figure out where I was going, there was no way of getting to the damn place. So,
right.
But
it was just. I always hauled floor tile into New York too, right off GW there. The only way you could get into this place is you had to come down the wrong way on a one-way street to get back into it.
Well, that's kind of the way this place was, but it was 2 lane. It was going to be going against 2 damn lanes, and I said, my ass ain't going up there to do that, because that was the only way you could get around to the backside of the building was to go back up and then back, and then you had to back down that one-way, little narrow-ass one-way street, and then when you got back there, you'd have a 90-degree angle at the end. I said, my little, but because that was the only way to get under the subway station that was above there. So I just refused to do it. I said, as long as I keep my driving record straight, I don't have to worry about a job. So
right.
whether you want to fire me or what, but
pretty much it,
But that company never could seem to find South Carolina on their map. While I'm going in New York City picking up loads going to South Carolina, I'm having to drop them off in New Jersey, the drop yard in New Kearney, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
And that it had me so damn ticked off it wasn't even funny. So
Yep.
I didn't mean to turn this into a trucking, show, but
It's all good.
I like listening to you guys' stories, man. Makes me not want to go them places.
Is Jimmy still muted? Because I don't hear him talking. His mouth moving, but I don't hear nothing.
Oh man, that's why you didn't hear me.
Yeah. I was like, what's he doing? I thought he was he's lip
I'm like, oh, okay. Oh well. I was like, how many truckers are in here anyways, you know? There's at least 3 or 4 of us, right?
there's 3. I know. Ed, have you ever drove a truck?
I drove a 14-foot Isuzu box truck around every state around Ohio.
Well, that's close.
That's close enough.
I drove it enough in Pittsburgh that I would take anything other than going to Pittsburgh with it.
I'll tell you, I learned in the 14-foot box truck, and that's what got me the gumption to just go ahead and drive the bigger ones. You know, like heck yeah, this is easy.
Yeah. Well, I got 6 boys, and 2 of them drive truck plus me.
There you
go. I never drove the big ones, but I worked on them.
Oh, you drove them illegally to the landfill.
A few times.
It's all fun.
That was good money though. Doing that was cash money.
Yep.
break down at the transfer station, and driver would catch a ride back to the shop with somebody else, and I'd go up and take another guy with me and fix it, and take it from the transfer station down to the landfill, dump it off, bring it back to the shop, and the guy pick it up the next day, expecting to get paid for his load. That went in my pocket.
It done.
I heard that. Well, I used to have when I was in high school, I had a job and working in a body shop, and the guy that owned the body shop had the account for the trash trucks, you know, the maintenance, the tire account for the trash trucks.
Yeah.
So every day when I get out of school, 12, go to work, and there'd be 3 or 4 damn trash trucks. So either sitting there loaded up, and I had to go break down them daggone old tires and put them on the trucks or whatever else. And then or either that or they'd be broke down side the road with 2 flat tires and all that daggone nasty juice rolling out the bottom of them, and me trying to change tires on trucks.
Oh, that's one smell you're not going to forget there.
Nope.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Yeah. Grandpa, you still awake over there?
Oh, I am.
The company I work for ran a lot of the walking floor trailers. In the wintertime, a couple of the drivers would get loaded right at the end of the day and expect to have their trucks parked in at night. The very first night we parked them inside, so we had 2 big long bays. I was the opener the next morning, and I walked in and it sounded like I was walking on rice. Turn the lights on, and the floor is just covered with maggots.
Oh my God!
Well, it wasn't bad, you know. You wash them down the drain and all that kind of stuff. Okay, until the owner's wife came in, and her office was right on the other side of the wall from where those bays were, and she had them crawling in her office. That was the last time they got parked in at night.
Yeah.
Well, we was all I had back then when I went out service calls. Only thing I had with me was a bottle jack. So, I mean, I had to crawl up underneath there because that's all I had was a damn bottle jack. So you had to literally crawl underneath that daggum thing, and all that junk pouring down in your face and everything else. I said, this job ain't gonna last long. It didn't.
You have to do that every day.
Yeah, I had to do it all. I had to do it every time they had a flat tire. And the guys the other guy that was supposed to be doing them, he would put them off until he knew I was going to be in about 12 that day. So here he is. He'd put them all off till I got it.
Yeah.
I mean, so when I showed up, there'd always be 3 or 4 of them sitting there in the yard waiting on me or somewhere else. So, hey, Rufa.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with Rufa. How you doing, Rufa?
Hi, Rufa.
Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know. Some of them trash trucks, you know, it wouldn't be so bad, but they know they're going to get flats and everything. So if they keep about half tread on the tire, it wouldn't be so bad on it. But when they get them down, the stuff just runs right through them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, I was lucky. Those trailers were lease trailers, so if anything went wrong with them, hey, come get your trailer. It's junk.
Yeah. Or you get the walking floors that won't walk them off. Yep. That was horrible.
Hey, but I proved East Manufacturing wrong. That you had to have. They said you had to have one of their special pumps and special valve bodies, and I ran it off a single stage pump. I could run their walking floors with it.
Yep.
Yep. But that's where it goes.
They tried to come down and look at our trucks to see how they were set up. And the way I plumbed them in, all you could see was the main wet line coming off for the single stage dump trailer. Mm-hmm. And then another line, everything else was under the walk panels or under aluminum or something like that.
Right.
And they swore up and down, left, right, and sideways. There ain't no way you can run one of our walking floors with one of them valve setups.
Yeah.
Had 7 of them that did it.
But you know what? If you actually thought about this and half the shit that you've actually built and have done, what kind of money, what kind of a rich person you would be if you ever patent that stuff. I mean,
yeah, if you'd have patented it instead of giving it away.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
I guess we've all had ideas that if things we've done in our time that if we'd have thought about patenting it before we showed everybody.
Hey, all I know is I came up with Cartoon Network 10 years before they did. Okay.
And then who was that guy? He got rich real quick off of that. The yellow T-shirts with a big smiley face on the front of it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
How was it? Don't worry, be happy, or something like that.
Yeah. Craziest thing. Yeah.
Yeah. A T-shirt.
Yeah. You never know what it takes, man.
Right. Just something silly like that, and it just takes off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It don't.
And then some of the stuff that we're building now, it's like, man, what in the world should I do with this? Some of these tractor builds that I'm doing, you know, and it's like, wow, this is crazy. You look at nobody else has this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and then you got, I mean, y'all probably do most of y'all got your own setups for machining some of that stuff. But if you go to a machine shop and try to explain to them what you want them to do, sometimes it's hard as heck to try to explain to them what you need them build or whatever.
Many times I've taken stuff to get it bored and stuff, and the guy said it'll never work. It's too thin. Listen, I'm going to pay you. Just do this the way I want it to be done.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, well, this ain't going to work because it's going to blow apart. It's not going to blow apart. So I couldn't get axle tubes and all that machined out. So I went and bought my own lathe and all that and everything. So I can do it right here in-house, and I don't have to explain it to people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I mean, I used to go work on, I could do anything I needed to do to a car, but I mean, then, and if I run into a problem, if I had to go to take something to the machine shop or something or else, you could find a decent machine shop.
Right.
But nowadays, most everybody that knows actually how to machine something, they don't do it anymore.
No,
I mean, just the rotors on my truck out there one day. I went to took them downtown. I was going to get the rotors turned. They don't turn friggin' rotors no friggin' more.
No, they say more.
Yeah, they said they're too thin. You can't turn that much off of them. I said, well, damn. I mean, so you end up having to buy a whole new set of rotors, which nowadays is cheaper to change the parts than it is to do like we used to do with turning rotors or turning whatever else. You know?
But if you had yourself a little rotor machine, man, just do it. You know.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'd love to have my own little rotor machine because, man, I just need you to take the rough spot off of it because she breaks too hard. You know, got a little wobble in it. Take the wobble out of it and put it back on. You know, they've never been turned. You know, by anyone else. Doesn't mean they don't have a couple of turns in them. You know. Come on, you're not taking that much metal off of them. Well, they just don't want to do the work, you know.
It's a sad state of affairs that unless it's leaking fluid, the first thing at work I do is plug my scan tool in.
Yeah.
I don't even pop the hood.
That's
plug the scan tool in.
I mean, you used to walk up to the back the tailpipe of a car or something other and tell whether it had a burnt valve or the piston was bad in it or whatever else, just by listening to the damn exhaust on it. Nowadays, if you ain't got scan tools and everything out your butt, I got a daggone Ford sitting up here in the yard. I can't even check the daggone. I went and looked. It took me 45 minutes to realize there wasn't a daggone transmission fluid dipstick on it to see if I could check the transmission fluid.
What's up, Mud Digger?
Hey, Mud Digger.
Yeah, that's just it. All these newer vehicles and all that and everything. If you ain't got set up with all the computerized stuff, you're wasting your time. You know.
Well, this past week I was working on this past week I was working on an 1898 Chevy 300 or 3500 van.
Yeah.
And it needs an electronic brake control module, ABS module. To buy the module and the pump is right around $1,000, and I can't program it at work. It has to be reprogrammed. If I put a new one on, minimum of $100 from to plug it in. 10 minutes, it's reprogrammed, and unplug it. It's not getting that. The van's only worth about $800.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's more than the thing's worth, and you know that's part by design, you know, because they want cars to disappear.
Yeah,
they want them to fall apart and disappear because theoretically they get better and better, and the emissions is less. And
well, I mean, I think it was Twisted V the other night was talking about getting those. What is it? It slipped my mind. The cabin chassis part of it, and then putting older model motors in these trucks so you can avoid the emissions on them. Yep. What is it? Heck, I had the thought in my mind until I started saying it, but you know, I mean they were, but nowadays they're taking every daggone thing to. They're just crushing the hell out of everything, so you can't even find.
Right, you take like the semis and that, you buy a glider kit and you put the 99 pack older motors in them, so you're delete that DEF. You don't have it or anything, you know. You just rebuild the older style motor and keep going. And on top of that, you beat the E-log. You don't have that E-log machine either because you can use your paper log because they go off the year of the motor in that chassis. So a 99 and back is not required to have it. Yeah. They can hook up to it to say what that motor is doing or anything like that. So you beat them on that.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, that's what I was still trying to think about was the glider kit's what I was trying to think about, the name of it. But it just went right through my just as soon as I started talking. So
right.
It's kind of an old age thing, I guess. So
You always got to figure out a way to beat the government, because if not, they're going to beat the hell out of you.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they're starting to do with older beater cars is they're taking the cabs off of the old, your old chassis and just dropping it onto modern vehicles.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
leaving the floorboard, the dashboard, everything from the modern vehicle, just putting the shell on top of it of the old cars. My buddy's done 3 or 4 of them now.
Right.
Oh, he's killing
Mark,
me. I want one.
Mark, I looked up that van in my service records after we talked Friday morning.
Right.
In 14 months, it has went less than 300 miles.
Huh. Yeah,
they want me to drop all this money into it.
Well, are you going to put that module in it, or are you guys just going to park it?
Well, they're going to drive it on campus. The brakes still work on it. It just the ABS doesn't work, and there's a big red light that says brake on the dashboard.
That big red light can leave, and you won't see it no more.
Well, them 98 mile, that with ABS didn't work that great on them to start with, so just pulled a damn light bulb out of it.
Actually, the ABS still works. I took it down the road and jammed the brakes on. You can hear the pump and you can feel it. It's just it's a bad connection between the ABS and the PCM.
Yeah.
I tried to unplug the PCM to do a load test on the wire to make sure the resistance is okay on it.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it. I couldn't get the plug pulled from the PCM, and I'm like, no, that son of a bitch is corroded in there. I am not touching it. And
wiring.
there's an actual pressure sensor inside those ABS units.
Yeah.
In the module itself, not the pump. But that's what's bad. It's telling it that there's not enough brake pressure there.
Right.
Yeah.
And I looked at the ABS system. I can't get the module off the top of the pump because you can see where the corrosion has started swelling it up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not touching this thing.
Just leave it the way it is. Put some tape over the light bulb.
That's what I told you. Well, if you'd see the frame and the underside of the body of this thing, that's why we told them it doesn't leave campus. It stays on campus. Don't take it out to Lowe's. Don't take it out. Wherever you need something, you come get something else.
Right.
That's the way our department work here. It's not one of my normal fleet vehicles. It's owned by another department.
Yeah.
They don't have the money to replace it right now.
Yeah. They don't need to replace it. Just don't leave campus.
Right.
Yeah.
Jimmy, did you see Wendy's comment in there?
Wendy.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Jimmy, thank you. Yeah. Cool. These it's cool stuff. Upstate New York was picture, It's what you do. That's how you grow. Check people out.
That's right.
Click the buttons,
Yep.
Well, I reckon I better jump off here, guys. The old lady be back here trying to find what the heck taking me so long, and I sit down here in the shop. Nice talking to y'all, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow night probably.
All right, Daryl. Oh yeah.
All right. We'll see
Thanks
you.
for coming up. I'll have to
Daryl.
dreams.
Mhm.
Grandpa's sitting over there texting or something.
Yeah. He's not even being part of.
No, he's not even being part of the chat. I thought he fell asleep on us.
No, I'm not. I'm talking with my son.
He's even got his green screen on. Doesn't know it.
What the heck?
But you would have been amazed, Mark. I walked in the Spectrum. I wasn't in there more than 10 minutes.
Right. But I am about so fed up with Spectrum. I have half my channels, and then they say, well, we're working on it. Then we got a message that it was fixed. Half the channels, they're playing, but there's no volume, and it's like, we've been dealing with this for like 3 months now. And I'm ready to do the same thing, just turn the boxes in and I'll go to direct or dish or something like that.
Well, see, I didn't have an issue with my internet or my home phone. But my bill went from $220 a month down to $84.
Yeah, mine's like $240 a month.
But I mean, just getting rid of the TV, I kept my internet, kept my home phone. It went from 220 down to 84.
Well, you went to that Fire Stick or something, didn't you?
I got a Roku. Well, my TV has Roku in it, and so I went. I signed up for the Hulu Plus.
Okay, yeah.
It's got live TV. It's got the DVR. All the channels I watch. It's got local channels for the news and stuff. You know, it's what I need. You know.
Yeah, if you like the news, you got to have TV. But if you don't care about the news, just watch the internet.
Well,
I gave up regular TV. I haven't watched regular TV in.
But you know what, Ed?
Yeah.
You can turn your computer on and get the local news right there on your computer through the internet.
Probably. I don't want to watch it. So.
Right.
You know?
I watch it for the weather. That's basically it.
Oh, my phone. I press a button on my phone. It says weather. You know, I get 10 days at a touch of a button.
I haven't found one that's accurate enough yet.
Well, I live in New England. It doesn't matter if it's accurate. It just gives you an idea of what's going to happen.
Right.
Well, when you're on a snow crew and when they say, well, when my weather app on my phone says, oh, just a trace, and the Cleveland station says, no, you're going to get 3 inches. You know, I got to be prepared that, you know, I'm going to get a call at, 3 o'clock in the morning. And, hey, we need you there by 4.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry for being rude. I got something going on with my son. I got to give him a call. So you all have a good night.
Thanks for coming
I was
up.
going to say, there was nothing rude about that. I was just busting your chops, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Here, guys.
Later.
Yeah, but that internet, that whole internet thing is pretty good, but that the way that everything they got it set up, even to keep your internet, still I think $80 is pretty steep. But
yeah, $80 a month. That's all we pay is $80 a month.
Right. So I got mine's 84 for the home phone and the internet with Wi-Fi. And they actually upgraded my Wi-Fi box. I actually have a really good signal out in my garage now, Wi-Fi wise, compared to the old one.
Yeah, I'm too far away from the garage, so I have extenders or splitters or something.
Well, I had an extender, and that still didn't help very much. So I went and bought the Ethernet over coax.
Yeah,
I already had an old coax line that ran out there when I used to have TV out there.
Yeah.
Hooked that thing in, and it's wonderful.
Oh, I wish I could.
I tried with my phone today. After I got everything hooked up, I walked out there and went in the garage and, shut the door and everything, and I got full Wi-Fi signal now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, if I run a line out there, I want to run a plug, out there, an internet plug. The heck with the Wi-Fi, just plug it in.
Well, I'll tell you what, go on Amazon and get the DirecTV coax over or Ethernet over coax. I think they're less than $50 or something like that. I love them. It works great.
Yeah,
it's fast.
I need like 100 feet.
They say you can go 350 feet of coax with this thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's a lot cheaper than running Cat 5 cable out there or Cat 7.
Yeah. I've been looking at it. I'm like, the worst thing is going under the driveway or over the driveway. It's like,
well, see, if you know anybody that works for the cable company, you can get that overhead coax that has the wire on it and run it overhead.
Half the time, if you run into one of them service techs, they have that shit right there on their van. And you're saying,
that's what I need to. That's what I need to do is have a service guy run me a whole new plug in the garage.
Yeah, because they're not all straight. You flip them a few bucks and they'll just hook you right up.
Oh, I know. I have family. He ain't been around in a while, but
Well, especially the subcontractor ones.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
That one guy, the one guy that did mine when I originally got cable 10 years ago, he left a whole spool, the stand and everything there. I left it sit on my back porch. Then I moved it out underneath my garage like 3 days. Well, I seen one of their little subcontractor trucks down the road, and I stopped, and it happened to be the same guy. I said, "Hey, man," I said, "stop back down by my house. You know, you left a brand new roll of coax and your stand and everything there." He's like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "I figured it just fell off my truck or something." He goes, "The company just gives me a new one. If you want to keep it."
Yeah.
So I called my buddy up and said, "Hey, man, you want some coax?" He said, "Yeah, I'll take it." He took it and he rewired his whole entire house with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it'd
It
be nice to do.
It was the good stuff that come from the pole to the house. You know.
Well, another thing, Ed, that I do, I got Verizon for my cell phone.
Yeah.
And I have smart TV in the truck, and I turn that hotspot on my cell phone, and I run that smart TV off my cell phone to watch TV and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Talking about
I just
that,
want to be able to live stream from the shop, you know.
There you go.
But that's the whole reason I ran that coax thing out there.
That's all I want. This setup in the garage.
Yeah. If you go on Amazon and just type in Ethernet over coax, it'll bring you up 50 million different ones.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
I was looking at a couple different ones.
Do
The
that right
one I
now.
got was it's made for DirecTV, and it works great.
Right.
So,
but whenever you go on Amazon again, Ed, check on those Voodoo coils.
Will do.
The 80,000 volt one.
Oh, look at that! Just start typing it and it come up.
Oh yeah.
Ethernet over coax.
But anyway, they got them coils on Amazon, but they're out of stock. They're not available.
Right.
But they have another box that says for Big Twin. Check into that and see what you think of it. But I don't know what's out. I was looking at that earlier today.
Yeah, I don't have my phone in here, so.
Right.
But that's the other thing too. I gotta get a hold of Verizon. When I got my new phone, they changed my plan, and they dropped me down to 5 gigs of data.
Really?
Yeah. I've got my mobile data shut off on my phone right now because I got like 10 days till it resets.
Right.
And I think on my old plan, I had 15 gigs plus rollover. And I had probably 30 gigs rolled over. It ain't there no more.
You lost all of it whenever you changed your phone.
Mm-hmm.
So most likely they get on track.
Well, yeah, they changed my plan because my plan wasn't available no more. My plan was like 10 years old or more.
Right.
And to get the new phone, they couldn't use that plan no more.
Right.
So I gotta go up there probably Monday after work and talk to them and say, hey, looky here, you know, I just got a warning that, you know, I'm out of data.
Right. Jimmy must have found it. He's really researching.
Well, I'm just seeing all the plugs and the different ways of making it happen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, I tried a couple of different extenders and stuff, the ones you plug in and the ones that, you know, do all blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
they're all glitchy. I haven't had an issue with mine out there, and I'm running a laptop that's still running Windows 7, and it's actually more stable than my new Lenovo laptop. That one's more stable out there, hooked into that cable than this one is on Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
What about those wireless routers? Are they any good?
It's basically Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's Wi-Fi, so you gotta have it. If the signal's strong enough, far enough away, but any like if you got an air compressor or a welder or anything out there, that magnetic field and stuff will mess with them.
Oh, okay.
And I found out that my fluorescent lights out in my garage messed with mine, because I had my extender in my garage and it would pick the signal up and boost it. But after a while, if I had the lights off that were right above it, it wouldn't bother it. As soon as I turned those lights on, something would go hinky.
Oh, because the RF signal of the light.
Right.
Huh.
So that's why I started researching those Ethernet over coax, because like I said, I had the coax wire out there.
Yeah.
And I tested it to make sure that it was still
So
solid.
how did you run the coax? What did you connect that to? Right to your cable wire?
Yeah, down in my basement. I ran it. It was a line that would come in from outside through my basement and then out to my garage when I had the TV out there. I went down in my basement, cut the wire, ran it up to right next to where my router's at, to the same hole, put an end on it, screwed that little box on it, and then ran an Ethernet cable up to my modem, plugged it into my modem, went out in the garage, did the exact same thing, plugged the little box in, plugged the Ethernet. I got an Ethernet cable, it's like 20 feet long, plugged it in, and ran it right to my laptop, and I haven't had an issue with it yet.
Huh.
But see, it used to be around here. You could just screw your coax right into a TV and pick up stations.
Yeah.
And that's what I used to do out there. Well, they changed it around here to the digital signal.
Yeah.
Now you have to have one of their boxes, which is $10 a month.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'll go buy a Roku for $29, and I'll run it off the Wi-Fi, which the Wi-Fi signal is good enough where it's sitting for that Roku, and I can watch all the TV I want.
Right. But now that's $29, so you own that. That's not a monthly thing. That's just a buyout outright.
One-time fee, $29. It's got the remote. It actually controls the TV. It turns the volume up and down, turns it on and off, all that kind of stuff. It's super nice. And out in the garage, all I do is watch YouTube anyways,
Right.
Yeah. So how old's that TV?
That TV out there is probably, it's not a smart TV. So whenever they quit making the smart TV or started making the smart TVs, it was right before that. It is a flat screen.
Yeah, we have a lot. We went through a few TVs that places like Roku and whatever things like that stop supporting them.
Yeah.
He is like this monitor right in front of me is a TV that is no longer supported by the software of Roku and things like that.
Right.
Like even the WWE network wouldn't support this TV. I'm like, what? Huh? We were forced to buy another TV because this one was old, but there's nothing wrong with it. So it worked out in my favor because I have a 43-inch monitor now, but it's weird that they do that type of stuff too,
How you doing, D?
Well, see, I was thinking about doing that same thing, Jimmy. I was thinking about getting a desktop to do my editing and stuff on.
Makes it so much easier.
Well, I was gonna take that TV that was in my garage and bring it in for a monitor, and buy $100 one from Walmart, same size, 33-inch or whatever it is.
Yep.
It'll be a smart TV, and then the nice thing about that is I'll be able to plug it directly into my landline out there.
And when you have a, what are you, 32 inch? That's a pretty good size monitor.
Mm-hmm.
You could be like, because like right now, my 43 inch has 3 different windows open on it. It has my camera view, my broadcasting software, and the StreamYards, all in one TV, and YouTube is open on the other side. So I can see what we look like. I can see the chat as it happens.
Right.
Now you got a 2 monitor setup, Jimmy, or
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the best thing I ever did for streaming.
Well, see, that's what my son-in-law was saying, that I need to put the other monitor up so I can have chat on one side and the panel.
Yeah. I wish I could. You know what? I could.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me get rid of this.
Yeah. Oh, Brandon's in here.
And I usually keep this camera right in the center right over the chat.
Okay, yeah.
That way there, I see everything that happens as it's happening,
Yeah, that's cool. Maybe I need to go with the double setup, because I got a 32-inch extra TV, a flat screen, a smart TV, in fact, that we was going to hook up onto it.
Yeah, it makes, I'm like, and I am really an operator sitting here, Right. Hi, Monica. Breezy, good to see you. It's it makes doing this easy.
Yeah. Brandon's getting ready for bed. It's too early for bed, Brandon. What are you doing?
Brandon, I thought that said Monica. Oh, never mind.
BNS, small engines.
Yeah. My YouTube is glitching. It has Brandon's icon with Monica's name.
Mm. Oh boy.
There we go.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty a better setup, I think, than trying to having my chat on the small side of this screen.
Yeah.
I think maybe we will go ahead and do that.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I'm thinking about buying a desktop to do my editing and all that kind of stuff on, and do all this on, dumping this laptop and taking it out to the shop.
Well, picture doing your editing on a 32-inch TV.
Yeah.
If you could see them little lines in the timeline for making your cuts a whole lot better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got an extra 32-inch. Maybe I really think we're going to have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy's got his setup. That was a nice looking setup.
Yeah, when you see you saw, the camera, the streaming stuff you can learn later.
Yeah. But Ed, I don't think you want a desktop. They kind of suck.
Yeah, no, you need a desktop. How else do you think I can run 6 windows?
Right.
Without messing up with my internet.
I have this ridiculous gaming desktop computer.
Yeah, that's what you want, because your audio and your video, you think can handle it all.
Yeah,
my computer is running at like 1/4 speed, 1/4 or less capacity.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Jimmy. This thing's so big, I can get in here and I'll get lost, and I can't figure out how to get out. Someone's got.
Yeah, but don't use that stuff. Just don't mess with all it can do. Just do what you know. Just because there's so many buttons, just because there's buttons there doesn't mean you should push them.
Right. And it's funny because I am like computer illiterate. I could hit the power button and just destroy this computer.
How old are you?
53.
53?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're only 2 years older than me. So if this Neanderthal can learn how to do it, you can.
Well, I've came a long ways. I can get on the live stream and everything
Uh-huh.
on the phone and everything, and
Okay.
it's like
I
can't
still
believe this.
I still have to call the wife once in a while, but you know, I can take a screenshot without freaking people out nowadays. Okay, so I've come miles from where I was 2 years ago. Okay, miles.
And you can put cool stuff up on your green screen behind you too.
Right. That's the miles I'm talking about, man. You know, I could flip to something like this. You know, come on, that's fun stuff.
Uh-huh.
And it's just, you know,
We haven't
learn
tried
it.
stuff yet.
You know,
No, I haven't tried anything like that yet.
and then I could do this. You know, you know. Oh, you like that?
Heck of a fire.
Yeah, right.
Holy
I
moly!
like this one too, though.
Yeah.
There's a train, man.
Right.
Yep.
That's the kind of train trip I want to take. I want to take one on a steam locomotive.
I have, and it's fun.
I found one out in Washington State. It's a pretty long one. You know, it's like a 2 day or 3 dayer.
Oh yeah. I haven't done that on a steam train, but I've ridden in the engine of a steam train though. But I've spent the day on the track crew. I've spent the day in an engine running around Boston, dropping trains around. You know, it's pretty fun.
That'd be pretty cool, but that'd be a lot of horsepower too, I would think.
Oh yeah,
that'd be great.
Really good.
They all about horsepower.
So I love the old steam engines and stuff, man.
Yep.
It's a dangerous thing to play with. That's why we don't use it no more.
I just boom. Well, I just like all the mechanical stuff that's right out there in the open.
I agree. Yep.
And I could stand there and watch the steam tractors and engines for hours. Just
cool. You just saved me. You just saved me a headache too. I'm trying to make. I want to make a redneck. What do you call it there? Freaking ultrasonic cleaner. I was trying to find a quiet way to make it vibrate, make a heating tray vibrate, and you just had it right there. All I need is an electric model train.
Yeah,
perfect. Put a little wobble on the wheel, and I'm good.
Yeah.
That'll run quiet and do the job.
Yep.
Sounds like it would anyway.
Should, right?
Should. I thought he was going to get a steam engine to do it.
No. You get the model train. They're easy. It's easy to run a little voltage to that, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the nice thing about that is you can vary the voltage with a wrist.
Yeah, exactly. That's an easy little. I was thinking of my first thought was to use power wheel motor. You know?
Uh-huh.
But I'm like, a train, that's got the funky mechanism that'll make it all, that'll do it. Yeah, all you gotta do is put a little glue on or something on the tire. There's right spots.
Well, make sure you name me in the patent.
Yeah, you don't patent these things. You just use them, and hope someone can figure out what the fuck it is when they find it.
Yeah, they look at it and they say, "What is that?" Well, that's just a conversational piece.
Uh-huh. That's my ultrasonic cleaner. Just a hot plate in the train. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Pot on it. Fill it with your magic juice and dump your parts in.
I still like the one I seen on the internet where the guy used the big house speakers in a big plastic tub and then played deathcore metal.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Just let the bass do the work.
You got to heat it up.
I think he had it was a joke,
Use the hot water. Yeah, I like it
because he's like, well, either shake it off or scare it off, one of the two.
Wow.
Holy smokes. Hey guys, we're gonna have to shut this thing down
Oh, alrighty then.
because I know Jimmy's gonna go live here in a little bit.
I ain't going. I don't stream on the weekends. I go on other people's streams.
You all stream on the weekends?
No, unless you want to be up at midnight on Sunday night.
Shoot. That's a lot of live streaming there.
Well, yeah.
I've been up since 3:15 this morning, so
Yeah. Well, next time you get up that early on Monday, I'll probably be live.
probably.
Oh, I guarantee it. I when I get up to go to work and I look at my phone, I have a notification. I click on it. Sure enough, it's Jimmy C live.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
You had a full panel that one morning.
That one morning you had a full panel at that time of the morning, and I'm like, who in the world is that?
it does happen. It does happen. Because like I said, because other parts of the world are going to bed and some parts of the world are waking up.
Right.
So it's like you never know who's going to show up.
Yeah, pretty much, because most of them at that time of the morning, it's their evening.
Yeah. Well, Australia, it's their evening, They're sitting down after dinner, or eating on dinner, So, and I got new friends from the Philippines. They've been coming over in droves. So I was like,
Right.
we're just going to fill in the middle spots a little bit. But anyway, thanks for having me up. It was fun.
Oh, good talking to y'all.
I got somebody down in the basement, spider players. No camera, no come. No, not happening.
Well, you're going to close it, pull it up, see who it is. Just keep your finger on that exit button.
No, they backed out. That's a third one tonight.
Right?
Yeah, I don't let that mess up here.
That's the fun you get to play with, when you leave it in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Catch you later, man. Good night.
Right. See ya.